guys, welcome back to the podcast. Tonight's show is brought to you by Full Throttle Ranch. And happy birthday, Full Throttle Ranch, last weekend. Wasn't bad, and we went out there for a feed, and we were in bed by 9:30.
So you didn't watch the Jets?
Nah, the last few weeks have caught up with us, in it. Yeah, we had a quiet weekend, to be honest. We were in bed a couple of times by not sleeping by early night anyway, but yeah. Nah.
You probably
Watching
weren't
TV
asleep, but
about
someone
that.
else probably was.
Yeah.
Watching TV counts.
Yeah. Well, one of us was happy. No, but you know, sometimes life gets a bit hectic, and you just got to take a break. And some of the shit that we've been through the last few weeks have just caught up with us. But no, we still show our face out there, and it was good feed as usual. But good on them. Yeah, and congratulations to the winner of the tickets. They enjoyed them. So,
She goes to every event. Every time I'm working any security gig, any concert, she's always at it.
they're always out the ranch too.
They're
So.
always going to concerts. I love it.
Anyway, welcome back, Marchie.
I'm back.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
been a while. You missed it.
I have, actually.
Yeah.
Lies.
Hey?
Lies.
No, I was talking about us, not.
Yeah, no, it's been a pretty hectic
does,
month
eh?
for me as well. So it hasn't slowed down yet, and it probably won't slow down for a couple of weeks for me. But
No.
yeah, it is pretty hectic at the moment. Life's pretty
We're,
busy. Good to be back though.
yeah, good to
Lots
have
of
you back.
bitch and you marry one?
Come on.
No. What about you?
No.
No
Lies.
comment.
But yeah, no, we're going to take a couple of days away soon ourselves to.
Yep.
Shush.
No. No, we're not. Anyway, welcome back. Beautiful
you.
crazy lady. And
Beautiful
Marchie.
crazy lady.
Marchie. How are you?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Apparently. Mark, welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Good to have you. And Luke.
Yeah, how are we?
Yeah, good. Jay's under the weather this week. He's got the man flu. Yeah, been down Tomago Bay Rope again, picking up some stuff out of the mangroves. Got a little bit sick, I think. But anyway, get well soon, mate. Full Throttle Guest Lounge. We've got Dan.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. 3 weeks now.
But you're not a guest anymore.
No.
No, you're part of the furniture. So, all right, we'll put it out there. That's going next year. There's no guest lounge. There'll be a guest seat. But we're going to put a bar there. And, yeah, there'll be a guest seat, but can't be a guest lounge anymore because you're not a guest.
No.
So, anyway, we'll still have room for the guests next year. But, yeah, watch your space. Anyway, time for the NRL News, brought to you by Hip Pocket Workwear.
Reports indicate the latest broadcast deal will not allow State of Origin to become a standalone event. It will remain as a mid-season fixture on Wednesday nights.
Oh, that's bullshit. They were talking about going to Saturday night.
Not anymore.
Well, as long as they still get the crowds, why would they change?
Money talks.
But they'd get more on
Well,
a
you
Saturday.
can only get to a certain
can only-
limit. It can only hold so many. So
Yeah,
you get
but,
that plus a club round. It's
then you
extra
get
money.
corporate, all your corporate stuff with the event. I just think they should go to Saturday night. One, they're talking about player burnout too. One weekend a month where it just goes to Origin.
Yeah. Then you extend the season.
Yeah, but it's all right.
And then you got more burnout in another 3 weeks plus.
But they get that little period of breaks in between.
That's a Pfizer.
I just think Saturday night.
One good thing about that, though, I heard that the NRL going to lift the allow like podcasts and stuff to use content.
Oh, really?
I heard that today.
Yeah, hopefully.
But is that only certain ones that get the permission?
No, from my understanding, it's just going to be pretty much a free for all because let's face it, if we share a video, all we're doing is promoting the game anyway.
100%. And you're promoting them. Like, it's so dumb, realistically. Like,
Beg your pardon.
Your chair oiled.
I did hear a story about that earlier.
Oh, yeah.
oh, Mr. Mephane, the baked
Baked
beans.
beans.
Oh, I tell you what, they were horrendous today, eh?
When you
They
were
do
saying,
him.
sorry, when you were saying about allowing footage, if they do choose only certain podcasters to do it, that's withholding press from all types of media, and it's illegal. They can't do it. So yeah, they've got to allow everyone. So
Well,
everyone's
that
got
is
to
a
be free
bonus.
to do
That,
it.
if they do that, yeah, good on them.
Yeah, because a couple of content creators have been in talks with the NRL trying to push for it, and they've finally come to the party from what I heard today. So
Big name creators.
yeah,
or-
big
okay.
game podcast. Yeah,
Like in a bar and stuff.
yeah,
and
it was
KTP.
Denon was the big push for it.
KTP. Big name.
Yeah,
So,
Leeds Rhinos coach Brad Arthur has confirmed he's held talks with Dylan Walker. He's close to deciding what his future looks like, and I think we're a possibility, he explained.
100%. Over there, he'll go great. Well, to be honest, I thought he's been pretty good at the Eels. I don't think
Been one of their best players all
Yeah.
season.
So you throw him over there where the game's a bit slower.
He'll kill it.
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure they offered him a 3-year deal.
It'd be crazy not to. Crazy not to.
Clint Gutherson has laughed at suggestions he should retire and insists he still has plenty to offer in the NRL. It's nothing new to me. I've been copping retire calls for 15 years, he said.
I don't, like, no disrespect to him, but I
No.
don't see what he's got left to offer. He looks like, Grandpa Simpson out there on old tired legs. Like, I mean, if he can still do it and get it, yeah, good on him, but I just don't know. It just,
Where did he
We'll
play?
keep him. We'll keep him. We always need someone back in New South Wales Cup.
but
Where's
okay.
he going to
End
play?
up.
Where's he going to play?
Yeah.
If he stays where he is, that's where he's going to end up.
Yeah.
He'll be New South Wales Cup.
He's not a centre. He doesn't have the pace to be a winger. And we got a decent fullback coming. There's
well,
nowhere
that's
for
right.
him.
Yeah, I'll drink water.
Yep.
Okay. Watch your space.
International Rugby League have cleared Latrell Segwalt to represent France in the upcoming World Cup. His grandfather is French but was born in Belgium, hence the need for him to seek an exemption.
Fair enough.
Tigers medical staff suspect Api Coruscant has suffered a torn pectoral muscle. He will undergo scans and if any muscle tear is detected, he would be facing multiple weeks on the sideline.
I think late this afternoon it was
So
a
he might
month.
be only out for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right then.
Yeah.
Better
He's
than
not
the
as
first
bad as
four.
they thought.
He's a big loss.
Unfortunately, I think their season's probably
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
about done.
So you wouldn't rush him back anyway.
They've played better without him half the time.
Happy? I rate Happy. Yeah, I think they play better without Jerome, to be honest. I know it's a big call too, but
Dewey has been the key for him.
He's been the
100%.
one that they've missed. When he was out, they missed him dramatically, and it's going to take him a bit to climb back into that suit, I think.
yeah, and then you throw in the injury to Kai Pearce-Paul. Unfortunately, I think time to book their tickets to Bali.
Taylor May has undergone shoulder surgery. The NRL physio says the typical recovery is 3 to 5 months, which almost certainly rules him out for Samoa in the World Cup. Tyrell Sloan has reportedly signed a 2-year deal with Castleford Tigers in the Super League. Tyrell also suffered a hamstring injury on the weekend, and pending scans, he looks set to spend time on the sideline.
Joining his mate Luciano Leilua is probably going there too.
Well, there you
Big
go.
mass exodus at the moment.
They're coming out the other day.
Freeing up some money. We're going after some big name players.
Are you freeing up money, or are you just trying to free up money for the
No.
for the players that you've already bought, like
No, they're freeing up
Drink
extra money.
Water, Keon?
I wouldn't be surprised if they throw some money at someone I'll say later because it could be in the news.
Where's he from?
Don't know.
No.
No,
Not in the news.
no, it's a Storm player we're going after.
I wouldn't throw out. I wouldn't rule that out. But Moses Leota.
They're not on the list.
No,
Neither's Parramatta anymore.
They're forward.
No,
They won't buy another forward for the next
There's
5
only
years.
one that we're looking at from the Storm.
It's cryptic, isn't it?
That's all they've said. No, that's all they've said. They're looking at a forward from the Storm.
Oh yeah, I did hear Sean Blaw.
Yeah,
maybe.
sorry, yeah. That was earlier, and then they've said, yeah, that they are looking at a forward, and Sean Blaw's name has been thrown up.
Well, it's a young pack, so you want someone to lead them.
You got Keon,
You got Keon coming in.
and that young pack's proven this year that they don't really need a leader to come in. They've
They got Gutherson yelling at them.
they've got enough to get them through.
Plus, you got 2 more couchmans to come yet.
So how many of them is there?
There's 4.
Are they?
They're not twins too, are they?
No.
No,
I was going to say, Jesus.
I think what they play SG ball. I think one might have played Mats this year,
Yeah.
17s and 19s.
Another family of talent.
All look identical. The
Oh,
4
wow.
of them.
Oh, really?
That'll be fun.
Jack Cogger has been charged with a grade 2 careless high tackle and is on the sidelines for 2 weeks with an early guilty plea.
I'll wait for the next bit and then I'll just.
Jack Cogger insists he did not say or do anything to intentionally stir Cody up. I didn't say anything to him in the tackle. He just reacted to something. I'm not quite sure what he said.
There you go.
Cody Walker has been charged with a grade 2 contrary conduct and is facing a week on the sidelines with an early guilty plea.
Okay. My problem here is a bloke gets up and deliberately lashes out with the boot to hurt someone intentionally, gets a week. Jack Cogger gets 2 weeks for unintentional head-eye tackle, which it wasn't bad.
Second offence.
Doesn't matter, but
Oh, hang on. Cody's what, 100th?
that's right.
Oh, he doesn't. He gets away with it. He's just a grub. He just goes in first in against every team when he gets rattled.
Knights.
He just
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Had to go at Phoenix.
Or when Casey Badger was trying to talk to him and he
Yeah.
just went like that, as if
Like-
to say, shut up.
What does this? I'm sorry, I'll say it, and I don't give a shit. Grub. You know, he should have got at least 2 weeks of that. And realistically, if he takes that out of his game, he's not a bad player. But
2 weeks isn't long enough as far as I'm
No.
concerned. He's intentionally kicked the player,
yeah, what's
chased the player to do it.
what
it
message
wasn't,
did that
it
send to the
wasn't
kid?
running past him. He chased him to kick him. To me, that's intentional. There was intent there. It's not a spur of the moment thing because that spur of the moment's already gone. Spur of the moment happens instantly, not when you chase a fella down. And to be given 1 week is an absolute farce. It's a joke.
What kind of message that send to kids?
You can do it.
That's right.
Well, a suspension that's a week or 2, that's for an accident.
Yeah.
But a deliberate act has to be more.
But the thing is, too, okay, you could probably go, okay, fair enough, I understand. He got cranky because there's no reason.
Doesn't matter.
But you know what I mean? You could probably go, yeah, he was a brain snap. He done it because, even though it was stupid. But there's nothing there for him to do. There's nothing.
Gets
That we
cranky
saw.
every week.
You think about this, right? Now, I said this to someone at work today who's a massive NRL fan. You imagine that's a grand final. Souths are on the verge, you're a fan. Souths are on the verge of winning it. Ball goes through the line, pass, score in the corner. Everyone's celebrating. Then they come back and go, no, you kicked him. Try taking off. Imagine going in the dress shed looking at your teammates going, sorry, boys, cost us a grand final.
Yeah, but
He's
I
a
don't
grub.
think
He's
he
got to get
cares.
it out of his game.
I don't think he cares because how many times has he done it?
It's every second week.
And the thing is, when he was walking off, they went and shook his hand.
Not only that, how would you feel that young Dane Jennings just scored his first try
Oh, yeah.
and then that gets taken off him? Like, yeah, he scored one later, but imagine if he didn't.
Should the try have been taken off him, though?
Yeah, it is.
100%.
Because unfortunately, it's a team game.
Yep.
And
He's committed an intentional foul on an opposition player. Whether, regardless, that player wasn't going to get there, obviously, but
the
he's
captain,
fouled him. It's intentional.
and he's the captain of that team.
It should have been a straight send off as well.
100%.
I believe it should have been. Yeah, it's a grub of an act.
Yeah.
You think about it, but Wayne Bennett probably won't do anything if it was Bellamy, but
Oh,
he'd be sending him back to Reggie's. If that's how you want to carry on. See
It's a shame that Trey Moody's not playing this week because they had a little bit of a dust up there last time with the Knights. So.
He's not playing, so.
yeah.
Well, Cody's not there.
Maybe
but-
more
Trey-
him
no,
at
Trey's
Phoenix.
Trey,
He named.
what is he? Well, he was ruled out for 6 weeks.
No, he was named.
Wow.
weeks.
They set up to. My bad. Obviously, I haven't looked at the team list yet. You beauty. Anyway, we'll take a short break. Well, no.
It's a shame Cody's not playing this weekend, though.
Oh, 100%.
I'm surprised they didn't try and get it like pushed back, same as the Panthers did a couple of years ago in the final series.
Well, it still could happen because as Trump had a red card overturned, the Prime Minister is #1 ticket holder for South. He may make a phone call.
Was that the
yes.
most ridiculous thing you've ever seen in your life? Oh, mate.
Good to see they got knocked out anyhow.
The PM's under a little bit of fire for his Kylie Minogue comment, so I don't think he wants to delve into the bunnies.
I don't think he cares about what comments he makes lately.
I'd love to have a one-on-one with him, mate. Sit down, chat with this goose. I'd say we'll probably never get on air again, but he's just a weasel. Like,
Null and void conversation.
he's just a weasel. He is absolute weasel. Like, I know we shouldn't get in politics again, but we had China shooting missiles at our country last night. Like, what's this weasel doing?
He's
Put a
going
stop
to the
to
footy.
Anyway, moving on. Sorry.
Are you done?
No.
Is he ever?
Moses Leota says he's definitely a possibility. He remains with the Panthers and that his management is just exploring what else might be out there. It's just to see what's out there and then obviously come back to the club and we'll sort it out that way. I am happy at Penrith, he said.
I honestly hope he stays there. He's one of them players you can't see at another club. But you're only a rugby league player for so long, so if he can sort his future out, let him go.
They only give him 2 weeks
Yeah.
to come back with an answer.
But I like what Ivan said. He said he's deserved the right to explore it.
100%.
And, he's done a lot for the club. And I just think, you know what? That's respect, and that's why the players respect Ivan too. But I can't see him going anywhere else.
I don't think he will.
Yeah.
Did I hear today Parramatta have pulled out?
Yep.
I mean, there is talk that the Broncos want him. I mean, that would be him and Barney front row. Would be good, but
You know why Parramatta pulled out? Who's your mum?
they're getting Spencer.
Don't change the subject. Remember after the grand final?
Oh, yeah.
It was Fish and Moses?
Yeah, who's mum? Remember?
That was gold.
No, what is it? Para are our sons. That's what it is. Oh,
Yeah.
Fish. Remember that? You don't.
There was quite a few comments.
They were a bit drunk.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the same time when Abby Coruscant said, "Yeah, I'm going to the Tigers to win a premiership,"
No.
and started like, but let it go. They just won what? What was that? Their third premiership in a row.
Jack Whiten left the Raiders to chase a premiership, and then they were minor premiers the next year without him.
Yeah, he's still chasing.
Pretty long chase.
The Panthers are reportedly in negotiations with Mitch Kenny to re-sign him past his current deal, which expires at the end of 2027.
100%. And this is why they've
Got rid of Lussick.
because Lussick has been great pickup
What
from
do you know he has?
But realistically, Mitch Kenny is that step above him again. Like, you have a look at when Penrith kick on the first play down there, Mitch Kenny. The whole time, like, very underrated hooker, I think.
They picked up a young hooker from the Warriors at the start of the year too.
Oh, righto. Yeah.
Played a couple of first grade games. Kalani going.
Yeah, that's right.
That'll be a massive pickup for the Dogs, but
Yeah.
so good on them.
Michael Maguire insists the Broncos are still playing finals in 2026 despite having lost 8 games in a row. I've got a lot of belief in the team. We're getting a lot of blokes getting experience and a lot coming back over the next couple of weeks, he said.
The bloke believes in the Tooth Fairy, I'm sure.
I don't know if they'd make Queensland Cup finals at this point.
He's 100% right. They will make finals.
The women.
The W team will make the finals.
Yeah.
Right, they've got to win, what, 8 games out of 9?
I don't think
They
can
had
afford
to win
lose them.
8 out of 9. They just lost again.
So now
So now they got to win 8 out of
8.
8.
Got Panthers next week.
it's not going to happen.
Oh,
Even if they don't have Panthers, it's not going to happen. They're not going to win.
No, they're not going
I think they go Penrith into Storm too, or something
There you
stupid like
go.
that. Like,
Well, they did lose against Saints, so
and then the Titans.
Yeah.
Angus Crichton has undergone foot surgery. He will undergo re-scanning to assess how the area has healed before a return to play is known.
Won't play another game for the Roosters, I don't reckon. After that.
Reckon?
Excuse me. No, it's going to be very hard for him to get back.
Yeah.
Reports indicate the latest NRL broadcast deal has a conflict of interest clause where commentators could face sanctions if they are deemed to have crossed the line in their criticism or views on issues.
Oh,
You're scared to speak, wouldn't you?
oh, it's what happened to freedom of speech?
No, there's no such thing as freedom of
wrong
speech
country.
anymore.
See,
Brad Fittler's got freedom of speech.
That went out the window in Bondi. And it's unfortunately it's flowing into the game now.
it's going to ruin
It's
the game.
ridiculous. I mean, the coaches should be allowed to say what they
Yes.
need to say and what they want to say. Don't protect the referee if he's had a bad game.
No.
If he's had a bad game and everyone knows it, speak about it.
100%.
how can they get these blokes commentating the game where they can't ridicule anyone in that game? That's what they're there for.
You know what I'd say?
They're speaking their mind.
I'd say I think.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that is not.
Yep.
That's okay.
If a player comes out and has an absolute Barry, everyone is
Everyone
allowed
knows
to
it.
criticise him. What's different to a referee?
They're getting paid good money.
Well, didn't we say the other week, as long as it's not personal?
Yeah.
As long as you're not
If you're
attacking
just
their integrity.
criticising what he did in that space and time, I go, you know what? He gave away 2 penalties that obviously were wrong. We're going to hear about it on Monday, and that cost us the game. All you're doing is giving your opinion.
I don't care
You're
if
not
they.
saying he's a grub, I hate him, I hope he has a car crash. You're not being personal.
Yep.
No, that's just extra man. Yeah, but no, like they're getting paid big money. You know, you've got to be able to accept some criticism, because if you can't, they're never going to change their ways either. The refs, they're just going to go, "Oh, had a bad game. Nothing's going to happen."
No different to any job where you get performance managed if you make mistakes.
Reports indicate the Eels are confident junior Bolo will sign a 1-year extension offer they have tabled for him for 2027.
Is that his name this year? Is it?
Borlo. Yeah.
So I just don't understand how over the last couple of years the pronunciation of a name has changed.
They've all changed.
There's so many of them. That's right. So it's not Smith now. It's okay.
That's Leahy, Papali.
Oh yeah.
You can get 2 welfare checks. 2 different names.
Don't even get one, but anyway.
Josh Papali'i has reportedly informed Super League clubs he wishes to continue his professional career and is seeking out his options.
Someone will pick him up.
Wouldn't be a
100%.
bad pick-up over there.
No. He'll get a couple of year deal.
Sam Walker's management will reportedly seek a 5-year deal worth roughly $1.2 million per season for his next NRL contract. Sam's preference is to remain at the Roosters, and we're hoping we can do a long-term deal there, confirmed his manager Clinton Schafowski.
He is good, but he hasn't proven to be worth over $1 million yet. Yeah, he's going good in Origin, but Origin's a different kettle of fish. Look at the players you got around him. Until he wins a premiership, he's not worth over $1 million.
What's he on now? Do anyone know what he's on at the moment?
8.
Yeah.
I think that's enough. But until he,
I think if he strikes now, though, he'll get 1.2 anywhere.
I think he'll
'Cause
get
he's
it.
about to win.
I think he'll get
He's
it.
about
But
to win a Wally Lewis medal.
okay, what's Nathan Cleary on, for example?
1.4.
1.4. or
So they're
1.3 or something.
saying he's pretty much in the same league. I don't think he is yet.
There's plenty of
getting
blokes on
close.
1.2 that I would have Walker above.
Well, yeah, but they don't all play for the Knights, you see, so they can't get there.
Well, that's it. You think back to last year when everyone talked about Brown coming to the Knights for 1.3. And everyone's like, he's not going to get 1.3. He got 1.3.
And
So
if you look
they're
at
gonna
Brown at that point to Walker right now, you'd probably say Walker is in better form now than what Brown was.
I
when
know
he
he will
signed.
get it, 100%, but I just think you have to. I don't know. I just don't think he's proven himself at club level enough to be over that $1 million price tag yet.
Yeah, well, he's got Cherry Evans as a fullback.
Yeah.
I know he'll get it. It's just me. I just don't think. Yeah. He's good, but time will tell. Oh, if he can get it, good luck to him.
Titans NRLW duo Georgia Hale and Jess Elliston saved a man's life who was involved in a car accident. He needed to be pulled from the car and resuscitation to start happening straight away. The man went through rounds of CPR and shocks before the ambulance arrived. Both ladies have since visited him in hospital, and the Titans have invited him to attend a home game once he's recovered.
Good on him. I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that one.
Didn't hear that
No.
one.
You don't.
Okay, funny that,
That's
because
the problem is you don't.
you heard all about Jason Ross.
Yep.
So what did these girls get? Because if they've done CPR and all this, that's a pretty big effort.
Well, that's bigger than what Rolls did, really.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you actually listen to the Rolls story, Rolls actually didn't do bugger
He
all.
smashed the
Another
window
bloke
with a Yeti
smashed
bottle.
the window, and
He was
Rolls
just
was
there.
just kind of just got there as they'll get
So they
pulled out.
make out that he's this.
Social media too.
When-
Obviously someone's videoed it.
Yeah.
Has anyone videoed that?
No.
You know what I mean? And no offence, Jay Bloggs isn't going to know who those girls are.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean? So that
I
is,
still don't know who they are.
that's right. And I'm the same. But like I say, if Jason Rolls, obviously, you see a lot more of him on the TV and all that type of stuff, especially with the football after, commentating, after their press conferences and stuff like that. So he's a little bit more known. And like I say, it's only a matter of someone and then whacking it on social media and off it goes.
Okay, that's Millie Boyle. It'd be everywhere.
Yeah.
So because they're for Titans,
Yeah.
and they're no names, they get nothing. Well, I'm sorry, they should have.
If it was Jamie Chapman for the Titans, they would have
But
blown up.
you know what I mean? Like these two girls have just saved this bloke's life.
Yep.
That's a pretty. I think the NRL needs to do something about it, even if it's at the end of the season. Give them some kind of, where there's some community awards or something. Well, I'll tell you what, just because your name's not Millie Boyle or Cove.
Yep.
Yeah. They probably, no offense, but probably them girls there probably got more class than some of the ones that get the attention. Anyway, I won't say anymore.
Ryan Pappenhausen has addressed recent links to the Bulldogs, insisting he is happily retired from rugby league. I'm just not playing footy again. There's also other rumours about flag football and rugby sevens at the Olympics, but no to those as well, he added.
I found that very strange. I thought he would have come back. I thought he was just having like a gap year and he would have signed this big contract. Or is he just waiting for R360 to surface again?
Is that even a thing anymore?
Playing golf.
He's currently just chilling in
No.
New York.
Okay, so he's just had enough.
doing nothing.
No, okay, fair enough. If that's the case, I just didn't think that he. A lot of players, league players now, are into the golf big time, aren't they?
Yeah, he's not too bad.
Isn't he? I think he's off scratch, so he's pretty handy.
I tell you what, don't write this off yet, but a young Knights player could be. If he doesn't sign another NRL contract, he will go professional golf.
I did hear that.
Yeah, apparently he's a bloody good golfer.
Scratch golfer as well.
Haven't we already spoken
Yeah, we
about this?
spoke about Brody.
You make it out like it's a secret.
No, one don't know the confirm or anything yet, so I can't
He confirmed
say.
it.
Yeah, no, that if he's going or
He actually come out and said that if he wasn't getting a contract, that's
Yeah.
where he was going,
Yeah.
and he would possibly turn a contract down to go to golf to preserve his body.
That's what I meant. I don't know what he's doing, so I can't really say. But
Runs in the Hunter, doesn't it?
yeah,
Newtons.
yeah. He's good. Oh, good luck to him, eh?
Jacob Saiafiti was ruled out of the game on Sunday due to a hamstring injury. He is set to miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Very good.
No. But we have got some.
I was going to say, could be a bit of a blessing in disguise. It gives blokes like Hopgood
Hopgood's come on pretty well, hasn't he?
and is it Crouch?
Crouch,
He
yeah.
looked okay on the weekend.
He went to the Sharks and didn't get a start and come back, I believe.
Is that Crouch?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He's a Maitland boy, isn't he?
They both are,
yeah.
yeah.
Far.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopgood's a big unit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hopwood, whatever, same
yeah,
thing.
played for West Maitland.
Yeah, yeah, big.
And Crouch is East Maitland, I believe.
Yep.
Right, good on him. But, yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't realise Trey Mooney was in. I heard reports he was out, but good that, still have an old head to lead the young ones around, so good on you.
Nick Politis, whatever it is, has confirmed they want to sign Mark Nwanga-Quintuase back at the club once his rugby deal expires. We've told his manager that, and we think in June 2028 we can see him at the Roosters again, he said.
100% he'll come back. He's only going to Union to play World Cup. And I like him. I think he's a good guy. He's good in attack, but I just think his defence needs work.
Yeah, he doesn't have defence.
Too much rugby stuff, up and in, all the time.
Dom Young was like that though. From the Knights, his defence was crap. Went to the Roosters, wasn't much better. Come back to the Knights, and he's improved.
He has improved a fair bit, yeah.
It's amazing what a defensive centre playing inside you can do.
Yes.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Payne Haas has rejected suggestions he dislikes the Broncos or Michael Maguire as his reason for signing with South. I love the Islamic community and we will see what happens when I get to Sydney. Also, to be closer to my family and my missus' family and have that support network is huge, he added as the main reasons.
Could have come to Newcastle.
Well, that would have been nice.
Closer to the family.
Cooper Cronk believes the Broncos failed in the game's fundamentals this year as his biggest reason for their downfall. They go for the big play. They look for the exciting thing first instead of defending for long periods. Discipline, completion rates. All those things Penrith do every time they play, he explained.
It's what got them through the last 4 or 5 rounds of last year was that flair. They wouldn't have made it otherwise. But it doesn't go for
I think,
season.
I just think there's major issues at the Broncos, to be honest. And some of them think they're bigger than the team. Have you got anything on any other players from the Broncos?
I've only got one more bit of news left.
All right. Well, news circulated today that Ezra Mann wants out of the Broncos. Now, I believe it because he's not getting a run, and he loves himself. You watch him. I don't care if anyone.
Oh, he'll end up at Para then.
Yeah, but you watch him.
They take all those players.
It was only a couple of weeks ago. I said to Kylie, watch it. Have a look at him. He's running up and down the sideline, posing for the camera. It was a joke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If I was Maguire, I would have got on that and said, tell him to sit down. He's not going on. And then he got on and lost him the game with that
where he
6-on-2 overlap. I'm not saying, well, I am dissing on him, but he could be a good player if he pulled his head in.
still got to learn the defensive side of the game too, unfortunately.
Well, that's right. Yeah.
I did see one other thing on the Broncos, since you haven't got anything else on them.
No.
Kevy Walters today has come out and said that he'll still pick Staggs and Walsh in the Australian side at the end of the year. I don't understand how, but...
Yeah, okay. So Walsh will be the fullback when he hasn't even played Origin. So you're saying, well, Edwards hasn't played. Edwards didn't get picked for game 1, did he?
No.
But so Tedesco and Ponga.
Well, Ponga's now...
New Zealand. Okay, yeah, go. I still think Edwards is better than Walsh. I would have Walsh in a 14 maybe, but...
I wouldn't even have him there if he can't make the 14 jersey for Queensland.
Yeah, well, true. Anyway, see what happens there, right?
And finally, Maroons legend Billy Moore has declared Queensland fans would rather win an Origin series than their NRL side win the grand final. We talk about Queensland getting Origin and New South Wales people don't, so it comes down to this, he said.
It's because saying it because your teams are not going to win it this year.
I know, they were pretty pumped when they won
Yeah.
NRL, NRLW, and AFL all at once.
Yeah, but now that they're
Now
not
they
going
get-
to make it, that's, yeah.
Well, 2 won't. NRLW is probably the only hope. The other 2 are getting flogged.
And let's just see. Wouldn't it be funny if Origin, they lost and New South Wales win? Who gets Origin now?
We can dream.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit of a...
I'm hearing you.
Well, even they've admitted this is the first time that New South Wales go in as underdogs because they always play the underdog card. Oh, we're the underdogs. We can't win it. We're actually the underdogs this time.
Even 8 in a row, it was even money.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll take a short break and we'll be back shortly.
Oh, yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait.
Welcome back. Time for March, his mailbag. Brought to you by Maitland Bathroom Renovations.
Okay, we've got a
missed
couple this. We've got 5 this week. The first one is from Michael Hunt.
Doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. It says Mike.
Mike Hunt. Should Katie Walker have been sent for that kick on Cogger?
100% he should have.
Yeah.
100%.
Not even a question.
Yeah, yeah. We've chatted, discussed that already, and 100%. Then again,
The question should be,
Billy Slater got away with it.
Yeah.
the question probably should be, why wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's the questions that need to be asked.
It's a give me that. It should have been, and as far as his suspension is an absolute joke. There's no way it should have been a week. Like I said, there was intent. So he's chased the player.
He kind of looked surprised to get a sin bin, though.
He did actually.
Yeah.
He
I was
did.
like,
But why?
Yeah. So as far as I'm pretty sure that's pretty much blanket for
That's a
everyone.
joke. Absolute joke.
Disgraceful, to be honest. The second one comes from Maggie Frost. Should the NRL introduce some kind of salary cap exemption for a player who has been through the juniors up until first grade and put it over a certain amount of years in first grade? Too many times we see clubs do the hard work and put dollars into the player for years only to lose them because of the salary cap. 100%. I go back to the likes of Matt Johns,
Yeah.
Nathan Kalis,
Yeah.
players like that.
I agree.
Ian Hindmarsh.
I agree.
They
So
all had to leave their junior clubs
we've
because
been
of the
kind
salary cap.
for ages like a nursery call, some kind of clause.
50% deduction. So you've got that. As long as the club's financial enough to pay that player, if they're on $800,000, it should be $400,000 off the salary cap.
100%.
They put the time into the players, and I just think I've been a big advocate for that since that. Matty Johns was pretty much my tipping point.
Yeah, he got shafted.
He got
Yeah,
shafted.
but we know why Matty Johns got shafted, don't you? Because someone wouldn't take a pay cut to keep him there. And I can tell you that straight from the horse's mouth. His brother wouldn't take the pay cut. They asked. He said, nope.
But that's what brothers do, isn't it? But yeah, no, 100%. I agree. And really, you're looking at it, you could throw that into Penrith a little bit, so to speak. Over the last 5 years, they lost 25 first grade players.
Yep.
A lot of them were through the system, like Jerome Luai, Stephen Crichton, Spencer Lenu, now Moses Leota. Like, it could have kept some of them, maybe.
But even if you do give dispensation, what's to stop other clubs offering more? They're still going to leave.
They're not.
I get what you're saying.
But it gives them that better opportunity
gives
to
them
be
the
able to.
option to stay.
But
It also gives the option too for the club. Like they're not bound by another club. You've got $800,000 on the table for that player, and another club comes in and says, "I'll give you 900." Well, realistically, if the club that he's at gives him that extra 100,000, it's only 50,000. And that gives them that sort of that little bit of extra bidding power to keep that player at the club. So I don't think it's a bad thing. He still gets his $900,000, but the club's only then looking at 450 on the salary cap. It's not. Maybe you cap it at 3 players or 4 players. I don't know. There's got to be.
there's got to be
The only reason I see them not being able to do it is because teams like Perth are just way too disadvantaged. Even Melbourne, Melbourne is starting to get juniors come through now, but because Perth are just starting from scratch now,
They should get some kind of exemption.
they've got no junior system.
They should get some kind
To continue on with that.
Yeah.
But they're going to get that compensation anyhow. The NRL's been talking about some sort of compensation.
Yeah, but they only get 5 players and 20%.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, see, everyone's disadvantaged with PNG.
Yeah, on
But-
every club.
But unfortunately, that's just the way.
well, unfortunately, every club signed off and
Yeah.
accepted $1 million.
That's right. But my point is, this could be a long-term thing for the future of all the clubs. And eventually, Perth Bears will get their juniors, or maybe they need to align with a feeder club. I don't know. And just sort of make it fair for all the clubs.
I
But
think if you're going to do it, the NRL need to step in and give each NRL club an area and say, right,
that's your area.
yeah, Newcastle obviously gets the Hunter, Penrith can have the Dubbo
Western
area
Sydney.
as well. And
Yeah.
Casket, Gosford.
Interesting to see how that will go.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the only way to do it.
Good question.
Third one comes from Kieran Deeves. Hi guys. Firstly, I love the potty. Credit to you all. My question is, so games played like the one on Sunday, Knights v Dolphins, why can't the NRL do it so we can have a full day out? Put NRLW and New South Wales Cup on, or a local game before the first grade. Life is hard enough for the average family with the cost of attending plus food and travel. So why not give some value for money and schedule at least 2 games every round?
100%. Couldn't agree more.
We've spoke about that before as well.
Many a time.
Yeah.
But you look at, I think when the NRLW Titans played, 3 grandstands absolutely had no one in it. And then there was only a smattering in the other one. It sort of,
Well,
it doesn't draw the crowds by itself yet.
But if you had
Until it-
3, as they're saying, you have the W, New South Wales Cup, first grade,
build it.
build it and have it all there. You got, 12 W teams now? They can have a full season.
every club should have one.
Why can't we have a full season now?
Okay,
Yeah.
Penrith.
Play each other twice. That's 24 rounds. And then you got
Yeah.
semis.
That's
you have
it.
a top 8.
So when
and all
we
that,
go
so we
play
can have the 3 games.
Penrith, we take our 3 grades with us. That's how it should be.
Well, that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
So why did it get away from that?
I heard
Yeah,
they,
Oh, I suppose the mergers is part of
Queensland
that issue.
and
'cause,
Queensland, they didn't want to bring their reserve grade and that. They wanted to play in the Q Cup.
I heard they are bringing back a national 21s. I don't know how true that is.
But you're right. That's what needs to happen. But like when I was a young tagger, that was one of the best days ever. You'd go,
100%.
you'd watch
Was
the upper 17s, and you'd watch the
President's
reserve
Cup?
grade, and then you'd watch the seniors, and it was just a full day.
Yep. Yeah, you'd be there at 10 o'clock.
Kids would be on the hill
100% it
kicking a
was.
footy around.
Yeah.
I remember, this is going back a long time. I was actually talking to the chief about it, Chief Harrigan there the other day.
Yeah.
Remember when the seats behind the goalposts at the Knights ground used to be wooden? Remember them? And the wooden bench? That's
Yeah,
the
the
days.
little step ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go back there with my auntie who worked for the Knights, and Gary Harley used to get us in before the gates had opened, and we were behind there. Yeah, so they were the days, but that's how long we've been going for the footy for.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but it has to. Like, we were there on the weekend. I vouch for what, who was it? Sorry?
Yeah.
Kieran.
Kieran said, we were there, you get in and pretty much you're waiting around for first grade. Like, there's times where we've been and we've gone, oh, there's only 2 games on this week, or there's only 1 game. Oh, yeah. New South Wales Cup was played yesterday over at the Centre of Excellence. Well, why?
Yeah.
I took Coop last year. They had the Broncos W versus the Knights, and then the first grade versus the Knights. We just went for the 2 games. Only paid the price that you'd pay to see the men's.
Yep.
It was a great day.
But
We
that's
were
the
there for
problem.
a couple of hours. What a great
They
day.
charge people to go and watch the NRLW on top of that, like separate days. But it's not working. If you have, like you said, Cup game first, NRLW, then first grade, you can have more people there supporting the women.
Well, like I say, the only problem you've got there now is you've got your split teams like your West
But
Tigers.
they've all got to bring one in.
They've all got to bring one in, but how do they marry it all up? And I think that's what's caused it.
Well-
Is they've still got the reserve grade competition as such. They've got 2 teams, but 1 club. You know what I mean? So they can't both come up and play Newcastle.
Yeah, I see
You
what
know-
you're saying.
you know what I mean?
St.
So-
George, there's a St. George team and
And
a
there's
Illawarra.
another
Well,
one.
they've just got to have. They can have their feeder teams in a local comp, and then they have the reserve grade team. So those feeder teams that can feed into that one team, and then the rest go to the local comp under the same name.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it. And like you said, if they're the one pulling, but even going back to Penrith, they've got these young girls playing, right? And they're winning cup competitions. It might be Tarsha Gale Cup. Push them up. Because how are these kids going to learn if they don't get the run? If they get flogged by 50 points, so be it.
You've got to start somewhere.
They've got to
with it.
start somewhere and let them have a go at it.
They need to make it a full competition.
100%. Because seriously, they want the NRLW to grow and be something exciting. They've got to do something because at the moment, it's as boring as batshit. Anyway, moving on.
Our 4th one comes in from David Cox. Seems to be a running theme with this stuff.
No, this guy's.
Okay.
We
He's
know
part of
him
our admin
personally.
crew.
Yeah.
He's not muchy.
Why are we seeing so many forward passes lately? Is it the structure or the speed of the games being played at?
So they can get away with it.
Well, especially if Casey Badger's on the sideline, but anyway.
But yeah, you take the risk if you get away with 1 or 2, keep pushing it
Yep.
until it gets called, and then you throttle back.
And 9 times out of 10, you'll score off a forward pass anyhow.
Because they can't run it.
That's
Like
exactly
how many on
right.
the weekend went?
There's heaps.
Oh, the Knights game was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's right in front of us.
There was a
and
few in the Para game too.
we could see it. But then we have this, I don't know what you call them. What are those people in front with the yellow suits on with a little flag in there? What do you call them?
Yui.
Clowns.
Yeah, then clowns. Couldn't see it. So I just don't get it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, but
don't-
is it a case like we said the other week? They're too scared to call it
Well, what are they there for?
because the bunker's not going to agree with them.
Yeah,
They
oh,
put their
see-
flag up and go, it was forward. And then the ref goes, no, it's fine, line ball, let's play
Well,
on.
don't be there. If you can't call, I'm sorry, if you don't have the confidence to call a call and get it wrong or get it right, so be it. But if you can't call it, you shouldn't be there.
I'm half blind, and the one, without going too much into it, the Brian Tour, straight up. He wasn't even out. It's like, I'm half blind. I'm half blind, and I still saw that he didn't go out.
Stevie Wonder seen that he didn't go out.
So I just think that they're just playing a guessing game. Most of the
Okay,
time.
so why wasn't that linesman scrutinised for that?
Because you can't get fined.
Human nature.
And because
sorry.
no one else is going to want to do the job.
Bullshit.
Pretty
I
much.
call
It's a
bullshit.
thankless task.
Because what are they on? They're on 100-something grand a year now, aren't they?
Not linesmen.
But if they did their job, they can't be scrutinised.
That's right.
If they did their job properly, and seriously, blind Freddie can see half
Yeah.
of these calls.
But here's a way going forward. Okay, what are they on? Anyone know roughly? Linesman, referee?
Linesmen are anywhere between, I think it's 50 to 70,000.
Okay, 70,000 we can make them.
No wonder they're half-assed.
But
Do the same.
then they get a game performance bonus. If they've done everything perfect, they get an extra so many dollars. The NRL is talking about, growing the game here, growing the game there, and they're making big dollars. Beef them up a little bit of performance. You watch the linesmen start doing stuff. If they're going to get an extra little bit of cash,
There'll be calls left, right, and centre.
100%. But
Flag will just be up.
if they're the right calls, but if they're doing it stupid and bad performance, they're not going to get it. It's got to do something. Anyway,
All right. Also, another one from David Cox, and the last one. Also, should there be a 6 again rule in the girls' game? As much as I hate the overuse of it, watching some of those girls laying in and around the ruck remind me of why we brought it into the game in the first place. It just seems a bit too slow.
to be honest, and I shouldn't say it, like I shouldn't be this way, but I haven't watched much of it because, to be honest, it's been boring. And maybe this is half the reason why. It's because the rules are changing.
It's better to watch in person.
Yeah, it is.
Like it's for some reason it's just better.
That's any sport.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but consistent rules. If you're going to do it, have consistent rulings, have it all together, have it one game.
Well, I
Otherwise
think
you
we're
do
doing it from juniors, aren't we? So as soon as they get into junior rugby league, they're all playing under the one banner, under the one rule. So why is it then when they get into a certain level, it's like, all right, you don't have to play by 6 agains anymore. You can go under this one.
But also,
Keep it the same.
half the reason why it's boring too is because the NRL is letting the Broncos and the Roosters dictate as a 2-horse race.
Well, they each lost one game last year. One
That's right.
during the round for one of them and one for the grand final. That was it.
Broncos won't lose another game.
No,
Who they've bought
they-
for this year, they won't lose another
exactly right.
Maybe to the Roosters.
But that's exactly right. They're buying premierships, and then the club's like, okay, Newcastle can't compete.
So do they not have a salary cap?
I
Don't think so.
do.
They need
Well,
to,
they don't pay that much.
yeah, it needs to
But
be
they're
going
still
off
going to
a
have
point
cap
system.
somehow.
It needs to be a point system. So if you're a rep player, you're worth X amount of points.
It's similar to what
Said
they
this
do in the
week,
local.
If you're a local junior, you're worth
X amount.
zero.
Oh,
And
realistically,
every team is allocated, say, 1,000 points. And if you're someone like Jess Sturgis or someone like that, and you're a rep player, you're 100 points.
But we
So that
shouldn't
way
have-
you can only have 400-point players, then you got to build your team.
Newcastle
Exactly
shouldn't
what
have lost.
local league is.
100%.
Newcastle shouldn't
Well,
have lost
that's what I just said, yeah.
Jesse
yeah.
Taufa
Yeah.
to the Broncos. Should never have lost it. Even the other carpet system, the Upton, we shouldn't have lost her either. Really, that's all about the money.
The only
Personal
argument for
reason?
Upton is, she is a Queenslander, so
Family.
you're happy for her to go home.
Well, yeah,
So
but
it's Ponga.
Yeah,
we should have lost South Wales. We lost both of them.
Kiwi.
I thought she was
Caitlin
going to
Johnson.
follow her sister.
Caitlin Johnson.
Yeah, you're
Another
right.
one. Anyway,
That's everything for She's mailbag.
brought to you by Maitland Bathroom Renovations, and apparently they got good baths.
Big baths.
Apparently.
Big bars.
Anyway, we're going to take a short break and we'll come back with Talking Schmidt. Welcome back. It's time for Talking Schmidt. Talking Schmidt brought to you by Full Throttle Barbecue. I could do a pie right now too.
How are you hungry?
I'm a big boy.
In your dreams.
Yes, you are, Big Dinas.
Speaking of big boys, how are you, Simon?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Oh, good, thanks. You got Marchie here tonight?
Here you go, mate.
Hello, my favourite garden gnome. Where have you been hiding?
Oh, I've
In the garden?
been a little bit busy, mate. I've had a fair bit on last couple of weeks, so back up and running.
Well, I was glad to hear your beautiful voice back on my show.
It's amazing to hear yours. It's always amazing when we hear your voice.
Well, I've got a bit of a fan club, I hear.
Well, one man fan club run by the Vasalos, but
And my favourite ginger cat.
yeah, well, Yeah, well, you got the ever beautiful crazy lady here.
Hello, my love. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
You won't know what to do with yourself this weekend, will you?
No. I'll have the bye like Chris.
That's a horrifying thought.
Yeah, well, at least... Oh, it don't matter. You got Mark here.
Hi, Simon.
Hello, Mark. How are you?
All the better for hearing you.
That's what they say, and all the better for hearing you too, you big rugged man, you.
Thank you.
You've got Luke.
Hello, Simon.
Hello, Luke. How have you been?
Oh, yeah, getting there. Yourself?
Well, you know, it's tough being such a fashionable person that I am, but I'm doing okay.
And you've got Dan in the Full Throttle Guest Lounge.
Dan, I hope they're treating you well.
Yeah, well, mate, NRL's treating me well. I'm in the winner's circle, so I'm happy.
I believe well, everybody would be happy this week, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we beat the Box.
Even Marching.
Yeah.
Even me, finally in the winner's circle.
What a bizarre feeling for you.
It's different, very different. Not as
Really
bad.
enjoy it
As,
while you can.
oh yeah, not as bad as the bloke sitting to the right of me though. He very rarely sees a winner's circle.
We've only got to win, 24 from the next 8?
So you got a chance.
So there's a chance, and exactly, yes.
Well, mate, you've got Christopher in here as well.
Oh, of course, we've always got Christopher in there. How are you, my love?
Good, thank you.
If you're speaking to the right thing this week.
Well, we won't go there what he's been up to this afternoon, will we?
Oh, dear. Another Vassallo incident, was there?
Oh,
His favourite burger is a fillet of fish.
yeah.
If that's going anywhere near where my head's gone, I don't want to know about it. Thank you very much.
Let's just say he got laid on the weekend and he might have...
Oh, does the other person know?
Actually, she's the one that told us.
Yeah, what was his name?
It's amazing what roofies can do, isn't it?
Anyway, what's your question for us there, mate?
I wanted to find out what you thought about the game on the weekend. I did not expect the Knights to win, to be honest, because, you know, without Kalen and lovely Bradman there. But, yeah, I believe it was a bit nail-biter at the end, wasn't it? But it was good to see them stand up against the pressure and get a win.
Yeah, no, I was, like I said last week, I was quite confident because of the amount of players the Dolphins had out. I knew we could do it, but I just didn't think we'd only just get through with 1 point. I thought we might have won by a try or so, but yeah, no, some of the players played reasonably well. We've still got to play a lot better than that if we want to go give the premiership a good shake. I still don't
Absolutely.
think...
It's winning ugly, still winning, but it still seems it's a whole book in the first half and O'Brien in the second half sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, the Dolphins did come out in the second half, play a lot better football, but good to see your favourite too, playing some good
Yes,
footy.
I thought Herbie was going to tear us apart then. I would have happily let him tear me apart, to be honest. So
Me.
that's what Terence and I say when we see him. Don't you worry about that.
What about your other one for the Knights? Your favourite Knights player?
Oh, Dominic Yum,
Yeah.
chocolate soldier.
Oh, God.
Terence and I have been talking about it, and we're excited for the Origin game too. So we're all, getting into the mood, as it were.
Yeah, who's your Origin player? What side do you back, or do you bat for both teams? Or
Well, to be honest, I've always been. I do fancy a man in maroon, to be honest.
okay, fair enough. Who's your player?
Oh goodness me, who's my player? Goodness, do I have to pick just one?
Well, if you want to be greedy, you can have a
Well,
couple.
I reckon Gavin
Pat
Steinberg.
Carrigan's not there, and I love Pat Carrigan, but he's not playing.
Yeah, he'll play.
Yeah, you'll
I can picture you, Simon, being a big fan of the Hammer.
Well, listen, there's a reason why they call him the Hammer, isn't there?
Hey, is the Ginger Cat in? He's not in.
Nah, Corey
No.
Osberg hasn't been
He
picked.
didn't get picked, no. That's a shame.
I knew a man named the Hammer once, so you worry about that too, and he was very impressive.
Yeah, fair enough. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah.
Well, I do have that effect on people, but yeah, Terence and I, we do like to sit there and watch and observe all the men in the shorts. So we were actually talking about the Origin game earlier while we were in the spa together, so that was nice.
We'll leave that one there, right?
Just like a normal weekend for you.
I was going to say,
It was. We were just playing submarines, like periscope up, periscope down, sort of thing. So
Chris is playing with his
Torpedoes
microphones.
away.
all of a sudden,
wankers away, and yes, yeah, wankers away. Yeah.
maybe you should. Oh, no.
You've got Dean rattled,
No,
which is rare, but he's rattled.
I just thought I could see Chris bouncing up and down the seat over there. I just thought he's getting a little bit too excited.
Everyone knows that Big Dennis likes a bit of Simon too. So
What can I say? What can I say, mate? You're one of our number one fans.
We've heard the
well,
rumours.
Kylie obviously thinks so. She's having dreams about you and I in the shower together.
No, just
Don't forget Terence. Who
That's
said
right, rub
it?
a dub dub. Was it Marchie's bath? Was it?
Yes, but I wasn't in it.
Was a big bath.
I was going to say you wouldn't fit now with all that man meat, man no. So
No, you got him good.
I give up. Anyone else?
anyway, but thank you for coming on my show, and it was wonderful to see the boys have a win on the weekend. I really didn't expect it, but they toughed it out and they showed some hardness, which I always enjoy. And and Phoenix Cross, he must have had about 3 or 4 40-20s this year, yes?
Yeah, no, he's going good with the
killing
40-20s, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple.
He's been doing so well. I like Phoenix too.
Do you? Who don't you like? That might be easier.
Latrell.
Oh,
No, Latrell's actually not a bad bloke.
I don't like him. I don't like Cody. Go
Yeah,
on.
we're on the same page with Cody Walker.
Yeah.
no, I was going to say you asked him who he
Yeah, you can't
didn't
disagree.
like.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I think Simon should put out his hottest 100.
That would be something interesting.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
Simon's hottest 100.
Men of
You can just
league
see
Yeah,
Chris
man,
sitting
I
around
agree.
in the spa in his budgie smugglers listening to that.
with his sailor
What
hat.
about a calendar?
Yeah, that'll work.
No, all jokes aside, I said this and said this before.
Simon's hottest dates.
No, we should do. Didn't we have to do a calendar?
We were supposed to, but it never happened.
I reckon we should make it happen for next year. Ugliest men of league.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
I'd
far
have to
off.
be around probably September because I don't go past October. We Dragons don't get past October, mate.
No, we could.
That's okay.
It could be a mental health thing. We could make, as you look at this calendar, you've probably got mental health issues, but no, it would be a bit of fun, no?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Simon says, yes, why not? Why not indeed?
Yeah. All right. Well, anyone out there that can do them, let us know, and we'll get it done for next
We'll
year.
do Simon's KTP calendar.
Just imagine it, and filling up all your wives and your husbands and all your, your friends' stockings with one of our calendars.
Ah,
Maybe
stockings,
maybe
yes.
start
Oh,
with
that's
that.
where we're going.
Filling up your husbands and wives, and then you pause.
Filling up your husband with a calendar.
Christopher filled a stocking the other day, didn't he? So
No, actually, it's been 6 months. He let the cat out the bag the other day.
well, goodness me, 6 months. That must have
It was like a milk truck rolling over.
Not even going to say that. No, so would it be like an accident in a dairy factory? So
Anyway, thanks for your call.
half
I
the
think.
size he was last week. Lovely to speak to you, team.
Yeah, you too.
Simon.
Always a pleasure.
Hey, a quick question.
Oh, yes.
When are we going to get you and Terence on one night?
So you can shower.
Get us on what?
On the
In the
line. We
shower.
can talk to both of you.
Well, Terence is always running around gallivanting. I'm more of a homebody. I like to bake and I do all that sort of thing. So he's off running around doing his thing, flinging his seed around God knows where. So one day the stars will align and we'll be able to do it together and also come on the show together. So
Or Theodore.
you keep that dirty man's mouth name out of your mouth. So
Sorry. All right. Catch you next week.
we don't talk about Theodore Fister, thank you. Ta-ta.
All right. See ya.
Yeah.
Doodles.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, he's always a pleasure to have on. Seriously, it's never a dull moment with him, is it? Caller number 2, who we got?
Yeah, we got Corey. How are you
Good.
guys?
Yeah, good, mate. What's your question for us?
I've got a couple of questions.
That's a question, mate.
Question number one, and this could be up for a discussion later on in the show. Which coach has impressed you the most and should be coach of the year at the end of the season?
Oh, Holbrook's got
Second
to be up.
question.
Oh, okay.
Second question is, do you think the bunker should be the way it is? Because at the moment it's underperforming.
No, they should be.
How dare you start him on that rant?
They should be able to
Thanks.
rule on more things. You got the technology there. The soccer uses it with the what's the name?
VAR.
Yep. Why can't we do that kind of shit?
They can't get what they're doing now, right?
Yeah, because they're not using it to the capabilities of what they should. And you've got, I'm sorry, but you've got some nutty sitting there, slow-mo, which is not showing you the problem. Even Jenkins tried the other day. How did they get that wrong?
They weren't even looking at the actual double movement. They were looking at something else.
If you go back in the play, before that there was an obstruction that they didn't look at.
That's
either.
right. But the problem is they could be used, but what we said, we're going to have two people running the bunker for all games all weekend. Locked in a little room, and they just do that. They get it right because they're under the same interpretation of the rule.
Well, then it's consistent.
Yeah.
Good, bad, or indifferent, it's consistent.
That's right, 100%. And what was your first question?
Coach.
Which coach?
Which coach should be coach of the year and who's been the best coach all year?
Archie.
You've probably got a couple there, but I think it'd have to be Holbrook. He's turned that club around.
True.
Yeah,
No one
in a short
expected them.
space. In a short space.
No one expected them to be up to
Yeah.
where they are. Kylie?
I'm going to go with Webster. Warriors are sitting pretty in too.
Yeah, I can't disagree on that. No?
Yeah, Holbrook for pure improvement and running the side as it needs to and letting them have that freedom.
Look,
I'm a flip the coin, either Holbrook or Foran.
true.
I was going to say Foran has Foran been there long enough to
It's only
include him
been
in
there
that.
half a year, but that's
But he has done what he's been put in there for.
100%. I wouldn't be disappointed if he got it. Dan?
Flanagan. Oh, hang on. No, that's my green. That's my green. No, Holbrook or Benji. I'd even go Benj. Like, Benj has done wonders. I know they're not performing right now, but what Benji's done there has been wonders. But, yeah, Holbrook to take a team from Spoon into the top four in 1 year, amazing.
100%. But also, I'm going to throw something in there that doesn't get looked at. What's Ivan Cleary done over the last 5 years?
Won premierships.
100%. And also took Penrith from last year to nearly they come on that run. But he doesn't get, he's never got the Coach of the Year award.
The only year he got it was the year they didn't win.
So
who got it last year? Anybody remember?
I'm not sure.
Madge.
But
Did
Was
he?
it Madge or was it?
maybe.
I think it was Madge.
But
actually.
do you see,
Wow.
do you
No,
see my
Ricky.
point?
I think Ricky might have got it.
No, you're right. It was Ricky.
But what does Ivan Cleary have to do to get the Coach of the Year? Well, he's just won all these premierships. But you know what I mean?
That's the problem. The coach of the year is always just the most improved.
But so over all them years, he didn't get it.
That's what I mean. It's the most improved
I
award.
just don't understand the.
Is it classed as most improved though? Or
It's not, but
or
if
is
you
it-
go back and look at all the
It is.
winners,
Yeah.
it seems to be whoever had the
So-
biggest jump.
My point where I'm getting at, the system isn't working where all these awards.
Like the Dally M's.
Yeah.
But who votes on Coach of the Year?
That's right.
Media. If
So-
the media vote on it, they're looking at what Ivan's doing and going, well, that's just Ivan.
That's the normal.
He's killing it. It's amazing. Who's been better? Oh, this guy's done wonders.
Well, he has.
Yeah.
Holbrook, and I wouldn't discourage him from getting it 100%. I think he deserves it. Hats off, and it's my team. But I've been saying for a couple of years, what does Ivan have to do to get acknowledged?
Well, same as Bellamy as well. They haven't missed the top 8 for 20-something years.
But, now my point with Ivan too is he's done something that was probably we won't see again in our lifetime. Well, it's going to be hard. Yeah, they got premiership,
It's not
but
going to be Rolls.
but the point is, yeah, they got premiership rings and that, and the players get the acknowledgements. But where's the Coach of the Year? Like, he just 4 premierships in a row.
And in amongst that, he gave away a kidney.
Well, that too. But anyway, so
Do you reckon,
So,
with
okay.
that being said, Smita,
Yep.
do you reckon Ivan Cleary, when he steps down from coaching club, Because he's got nothing to prove there. Do you reckon he should be the next New South Wales coach?
100% will be. Whoever's going to be in next year is just warming the seat for him.
Trent Barrett, interim coach next year. Cleary the year after.
Now, I look at it and go, okay. They talk to Ivan, they say, who's going to be your assistant? Who's going to be your assistant next year? And Ivan goes, well, I want Ronald McDonald as my assistant. They put him in for you.
Yeah, but then does that deter Cleary from picking him if he goes, no, you're that bad, bugger that?
No, because he works with him.
Mm.
I mean, Cleary's not going to put someone that's not good in there, I don't think.
So do you think it'll be like a Wayne Bennett when Wayne Bennett was assistant for New Zealand?
Mm.
Wayne Bennett was pulling all the strings. So Cleary puts his man in there for 1 year, but behind the scenes, Cleary's making all the calls.
I wouldn't say no. Sets it up for a better future for New South Wales.
Do you really believe Barrett's a man?
I think I
He
said
did
it
nothing
last
when
week.
he was at Para.
But as I said last week, I think as a week-to-week coach, he's no good.
Oh, yeah, he's weak.
But if he's just taking a team for 3 games, 6 weeks a year,
Yeah.
and he gets to pick the best of the best,
I honestly
I
think,
think you'd do it right.
Yeah.
why don't we give Danny Badiris the reins for 12 months?
Does he want it?
Ask him.
Well, Innes threw his hat in, didn't he?
Ennis, yeah. I still think Badiris got thrown in the deep end with the Knights when we didn't win a game. He got thrown in the deep end with the Knights and we won the last 7 in a row.
Mm.
Interesting. Anyone else? Was that it? Did you have another one? Was that the two?
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, good.
So,
No, only kidding. No, only kidding. No, they were good, mate. Yeah. Hopefully, that answered your question.
Well, who's your you asked us who's your coach of the year?
well, without being biased, like I'm a Knights fan through and through. Without being biased, I'm going to have to say Kieran Foran. Like stepping in to doing what Anthony Seabold couldn't do, and they were pretty much winning games straight away.
Yeah, no.
So I'd have to say Kieran Foran.
I like Kieran for him. Always have. But to be honest, any of them could get it, and you couldn't go, no, they don't deserve it.
Yeah, but they lost to Parramatta on the weekend.
Yeah, sorry.
Shame.
So interesting to see what comes from that, and we'll get you on the end of the year, and we can talk about, see who was right, eh?
Yeah, no worries, and enjoy the rest of the show. And I'm looking forward to listening to it.
No, you enjoy the rest of the show.
I always will. I always do,
Or
mate.
else.
You going to Magic Round, I hear? Women's Magic Round?
Yeah, I'm heading down to Women's Magic Round, so yeah, looking forward to that. Down there at Wagga, so can't wait for that one.
I always have a bit of magic with my woman there. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm not going there.
on that note,
Nervous Kylie.
well, it's all right. As long as I am. Anyway, on that note, thanks, mate, and talk to you again.
All right, no worries, guys.
Cheers, mate.
Can't wait to see you next time at the footy.
Take care.
Cheers, buddy.
All right,
Yeah.
take it easy.
Bye, mate.
Caller number 3.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. So the headphones just got arced up. Away from Origin for half a second. Geez, the 2 Peters, Parr and O'Sullivan, they didn't really let us know what they were doing, but they crafted a squad this year, didn't they?
Sorry, I missed that.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've been in building for the last 25 years. We've been building the squad, but no, they've bought well and they've shaped the squad right.
Yeah, but they've had a bit more direction than has gone on the last 20 years, you'd say.
Yeah, that's it, and
The big money.
they've spent well, and they've bought the key players and built the spine, and then local talents filling the rest of the squad.
I mean, it is sad to see a few go, but you can't hold everyone.
That's it, and you've got to pick and choose to set the direction of where you want to go, and a premiership in the next couple of years is a possibility.
I'm glad that they kept on the likes of Marju, but where a coach who can actually get the best out of that player, finally, not like an O'Brien.
Well, that's what everyone said in their interviews, right? It's the coaching styles change. We're happier, and you can tell the way they're playing is back to proper football.
But even Trey Mooney, who was Trey Mooney really last year? Yeah, he was okay, but not the way the player he is this year.
Yeah, we're finally bringing the best out of players that come to the club rather than ruining them, sending them back to another club and they get better.
Yeah.
O'Sullivan has built a few clubs now, and the big money, and I think the big difference this time is the big money has not gone on a flashy player.
Oh.
No, it's gone in solid. Like Brown's earned his money.
Yeah. I
that's what
applaud
mean,
that. Yeah.
They brought in a guy who can sit in the middle, settle it all. You got all the flash there anyway.
Yeah.
But they brought Sandon Smith by the year, and Dylan Brown will be who not like I was a critic. I didn't think he was worth that much, and that's still to be sorted whether he is. But at this stage, he's been the guy that's been in the middle, keeping it all sorted.
I'm a huge Dylan Brown fan, to be honest. I think he just does what he needs to, no nonsense. And, it's what we've been lacking, really.
He's in every kick chase.
He's playing the
tackles his heart out.
football. He's playing the football that he did when that standout season at Parramatta that got him in the New Zealand side. That's where he is at the moment.
I'll go as far as
and that
saying
was 3 or 4 years ago now.
he will be in the New Zealand World Cup side. And
100% he will be.
Has to be.
Yeah, he's got to be. Got to be. He's definitely getting there. As far as whether he is worth that 1.3, but that's still.
Well, he got us home with a field goal.
His first one in first grade.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was never going to miss that, to be honest.
He didn't wait until the last minute either.
Yeah.
He just thought, we'll get it on now, and we'll sort it out after. I think he's been our best this year.
Yep, true class.
And it shows his maturity and what he brings to the team. I'm a big fan, to be honest. And another fellow Kiwi. Anyway.
I won't hold that against you.
No. I'm World Cup time, mate. I'll be dining on the Kiwi jersey, don't you worry.
As you should.
Yep. I support the Kiwis.
But anyway, I think we're a sneaky chance of causing an upset tomorrow night. Not a huge one, but a sneaky one.
Jeez, I hope you're right.
Look, we're in it.
Well, the thing is, the one thing we have to do from the kickoff with Liam Martin and co is they've got to bash them. Like, they've got to get down there and be physical and brutal and not let them get away with anything.
Yeah, make 6 and 7, 7 and 6. do all the tackling. You run at them and make them tackle. They didn't do that in game 1. They didn't do that in game 2.
Our 7 and 6 need to turn on.
Yes. But
our
still
7
think,
and 14.
I still think that our forwards laid the platform. The 6 and 7 can do some stuff too. Where previous games they lacked that. But also, I don't like to say this player shouldn't be or that player shouldn't, but I'd like to see maybe Moses run the ball a bit more.
He's not fit.
No, put him back to Parramatta. Let him recover.
He shouldn't be playing for Parramatta
that's the problem.
at the moment either.
That's why I like
He's not.
Strange. That's why I like Strange there to run the ball more. But if saying that, well, maybe Cleary's got to step up and run the ball more, not just play a passing game.
Yep.
Anyway, time will tell, but I wish me mate Spencer was there.
Resting him up for next season.
Parramatta,
mate.
No, but up there at Scumcorp, with all the free-headed supporters going off at him. Imagine the rage coming from him.
Yeah,
it would have been.
Jeez, I wish I was up there taking photos. I tell you.
What about at the game?
I don't get Origin or semis. I just get comp games. But geez, I wish I would. But yeah, how many photos would you take being at an Origin? Your finger would never stop.
That'd be pretty good, eh? Anyway, thanks for your call, champion. We'll
no worries. Catch you later.
Later, buddy. Thank you.
Take it easy.
Oh, guys, that was Talking Schmidt. Brought to you by Full Throttle Barbecue. And we're going to take a short break and be back shortly.
Someone called my eye.
Welcome back. Time for what caught my eye. Brought to you by Scott Turner Prime Butchery. Margie.
I'm going to start off with what seems to be a running trend at the moment. The young fellas getting into the Joy Arrow try celebration. This was the first one I actually saw, and believe it or not, there's been hundreds of them now. They're
Good on 'em.
everywhere.
It's cute. When
It
they're
is
little.
good. I was at a under-15s game on Sunday morning. Same thing. There was a couple of tries scored, and the Joy Arrow salute came out. I think it's good. As long as these kids are mean and they know what's going on with it, that's the main thing.
Bit of educate.
It is a bit of education on it.
I liked on the weekend. Dylan Lucas did it. He grabbed the arrow from his arrow bag, put it in and shot it, and it was pretty good, wasn't it?
It's good to see other codes doing it too. Like the Wallabies did it. They were doing it over in the Super League.
Oh, I missed the Wallabies. They did it, didn't they?
Yeah,
oh,
one of
nice.
the Wallabies players
I
did
think even one of the AFL
Yeah, there
teams
was.
did it as well.
Yeah.
Kicked
So
the
it is
goal and
good.
did
It
the
is
arrow.
good to see. Yeah.
Yeah, good on him. That's great.
Yeah. So
Really is.
and sticking on the Joys at the moment, Joy Gray with his showing off his soccer skills in line with the World Cup going on at the moment, and the post come up as Joy Messi.
Best
Like I say,
known
to
try
tie it
ever.
in, and it was pretty appropriate, and it was actually looking at it. When was the last time you saw a try like that? They normally try and pick that ball up, but was it 4 kicks? Great job, and yeah,
Should have just dived on it.
Five.
Five, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jenkins
so-
slips over.
And you'll cover it in the teams list. He's been dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wayne's
He's
dropped
been
it.
dropped.
Don't
Dropped,
understand.
isn't
Unless he's got a niggling injury, maybe.
he? There was nothing said.
Because he didn't use his hands.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, I don't
it's a bit of a
understand.
shock. He's been
One of
the
the best.
whipping boy for South for the last couple of seasons, as far as I'm concerned.
There's a couple of South boys that have
Many
played really well.
club would take him, and he would not miss out on
I
the first grade
I
spot.
actually thought he would have played 6 this week.
Might have to change my tip.
Don't.
That's a big out.
Shush.
No, him.
Oh, being rude.
It was coming.
My tip's South
Not
last
yet.
week.
And that's my 2 for this week.
Fair enough. Kylie.
Yes, mine is. I've got 2. The first one is you and your
Oh,
favourite night of all time.
yeah, my childhood hero, Paul the Chief Harrigan. I tell you what, he's still as nice as the nicest bloke. Still, like that smile. He just had that smile on his face the whole time, didn't he? And I was talking to him.
Sorry.
So yeah.
Even before he was there, they took him over for an interview, and because he had an NIB T-shirt on, he had to take his jacket off. He must have been freezing.
Yeah, but stood there with the NRB on. And they could that excuse me, so that game changer with this how do you put it?
Oh, the
The
disabled
disabled kids.
young
Yep.
men and women too, yeah.
And he was so into it. They couldn't have got a nicer person for the job, to be honest.
How good was that, though? That needs to be
Yeah.
on every game because just seeing the joy in their faces.
That girl
running
dancing.
Out, yeah, she was living her best life. It was amazing.
The Cronulla game last year, when I went down there, they had them play
Okay.
that day as well, and it was actually good to watch. It
Yeah,
was.
it is.
Like to
100%.
say, the enjoyment they got out of just watching them run onto the field.
Yep.
And the
you
whole-
can see their faces light up. It is a good moment. I mean, it's no different. You know, the under 9 kids and that getting to play down there. You see the buzz they get, and I've been there with. I know when Hayden played 20 odd years ago down there, it was the same thing. Just the
100%.
buzz they get out of it. Those guys were getting the same buzz.
And the crowd
Yeah.
get behind them too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
really cheer, and
Yeah,
it just
it's great.
lifts.
There was one girl, she was in the middle, and they were dancing. She was dancing, trying to do all these twerks and all that, and
I loved it.
the crowd just got up and went berserk. So she kept doing more and more. And to be honest, that's it. You sort of get emotional too when you watch it. You know what I mean? Like,
Unfortunately, they've got to share that stuff around too. They've got other things that they do put on. So it's
but
one of them things.
why can't they do it twice a year? Twice a year. One at the start of the season, one at the end. And I excuse me. I thought it was the greatest thing. What caught Smita's eye? Super League guy with the Uno card in his sock. Yeah,
It's here somewhere.
I'd seen that and I thought, hang on, I had to watch it twice. I was thinking, what the hell's going on there? But
They actually had on the news too, because apparently they were saying it's his, was it his debut game?
not sure.
And he was only on a 1 year deal, but they're talking a 5 year deal for him because of the game he had.
+4.
Draw
So
4, yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Got it. That's clever.
That's what I'm pretty sure. That's what the celebration was all about. There was something in the Super League
And see what it
commentary
is.
about the game. I didn't catch the whole thing.
Another ginger cat.
Yeah.
So if he
Super
didn't
League.
score, they give him
Draw.
reverse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And my second one was the Sharks and Broncos game. A supporter making rude gestures towards the Sharks when they ran out, maybe telling them what he wanted to do with them, or maybe he was just after a hot dog. Or
Just playing the old rusty drum.
well, I was about to say maybe he's a fan of the rusty
This
trombone.
bloke hasn't talked much about this because his son's got to go out one day, and they're going to go, "I saw your dad at the footy." You know what I mean? Like some people need to think about what they're doing.
Nothing wrong with a good rusty trombone, but there's a
How would you know?
Talking to Simon.
Give or receive? You sort of
Oh,
left that
receive.
vague.
At work.
And you think Chris has still got a job.
that Shido.
This is not going anywhere near that.
Not after the beans today.
Oh, yeah, true. Anyway,
Ever.
Mark.
So, soccer World Cup and everything, but also going back to the soccer performance in the NRL and the Viking clap and everything. The Norwegian team has the row where they all get into the beat of the drum when they have a win. So the Norwegian team are on there doing it, but the whole crowd behind actually gets into
That's cool.
it. And there's clips around the world of people in nursing homes and that all doing the same thing to
They
to
blocked off
support
a full
it.
street. I think it was Boston, and they had like 50,000 of them just rowing in the middle of the street.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That's cool. I'd like to see more of that kind of stuff, to be honest, like where crowds are getting involved with things like that. Like the Viking Club, I haven't been to Canberra to witness that, but things like that. Not the Broncos thing, but that's a little bit, there you go. But
The Viking clap. Well, last year we were there, but it got drowned out by the Newcastle chant through the middle of it.
I don't like to give like the Poms any credit, but geez, those Europeans do sport well.
oh yeah, yeah, 100%.
And support it and sing, and they just keep going.
Yeah.
But you know, when the crowd gets involved, like back in the day in the 90s, the Mexican wave. Like, remember when it used to go around?
anymore.
Yeah, because everyone used to throw shit and empty or half-empty cups would go up, and everyone would be rained.
They still
on.
try to do it, but no one does it. You know what I mean? You get half, but
Do you know what I blame? Phones,
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Because when there's a break in play, everyone's like, "Oh, I better check my social media," and then the wave comes. They go, "No, I'm not doing it. I'm too busy doing
Yeah.
but
something
how
else."
Or
good
everyone's
was it?
recording it,
Yeah,
and no one's doing it.
But how good was it in stadiums? But you watch it go around and it gets to you, and you know what I mean? That was, and even back in then when that Newcastle chant used to go to, Newcastle games, and it was deafening. Now they don't anymore, but they had it half-assed AI recording of it.
That was, what game was that? The
Tigers.
Tigers game.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
It sounded terrible.
But if you're going to do a recording, okay, I get what they were trying to do, 100%. I give them credit for that. Why not get the recording of like the 97 grand final of the actual crowd
Yeah.
and play that over there?
But what do the cheer girls do? Why don't they go to their corner and go to that crowd?
They don't
and
even
try
do
and
that
hype
anymore.
them up?
That's right.
They used to do that, but
They
they
should.
don't.
I will say those girls with the flags that run up and down, that's awesome. I like
Yeah.
that.
But they should also hype the crowd up.
Yeah, the eyebrows and that, they should be there.
Gollywog.
Yeah, gollywog, sitting there, and getting the
I don't know
crowd
if you
in.
can say that
Take
anymore.
Hollywood.
I'd say it all.
Yeah. Beep. And we've come a long way from soccer.
But but the point is, you did right. They should be there getting the crowd involved. And also, I say once again, Glenn Hawke is a good announcer. But they need someone during the plays someone that's get the crowd involved with the Newcastle chant too.
Well, Dragons are trying to do it now. If you watch every home game
Red flag or
for
something.
the Dragons, it's Matt Cooper down there with a red flag going red V, and then they just start waving it and
Good on
get the
him.
whole crowd into it.
Well, I remember
We don't
players
wave
used to
it too
walk
much.
back.
Was that an AFL thing?
Uh,
The jersey off? The
no.
shirts off?
No,
No,
for
no.
Penrith.
So it's like
Nick from
I'm
Penrith.
I'm sure it was an AFL
Yeah, it's this tiny
thing.
little red hand.
With
towel.
the-
towel. And then when they
Around
score
the
a try, they wave it.
No, it's a
did-
Gosling, they call that. Remember the old
off.
Gosling with the show last year? Old mate from Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Penrith, Mick from Dream for Flooring, shout out to Mick, does it now. Triple M had a shot at him the other day, said, mate, it's 10 degrees, put a shirt on.
Yeah, but when you're from Penrith, you don't feel it.
True. But yeah, I'd love to see the crowd get more involved. Like you said, the cheer girls, what do? They don't do a
They
lot
come out after the game started for whatever reason.
and get in the road. But put them on.
When they start walking around the
Yeah.
ground, slowly chatting about which club they're going to. That
Yeah.
Yeah, but why can't they not go back in the change room? They don't have to put their makeup on or whatever they do. Go straight out. They used to have those little bench seats. They sit there and they get the crowd involved.
Yeah,
Like-
when the team scores, they're meant to jump up, throwing the pom poms.
I remember when when the Knights scored, or when Sione scored, he used to go back to our try line and he'd clap and get the crowd involved.
Yeah.
Like give the crowd a clap and they used to get vocal. Bring that back. Bring that back. Get Greg Marshall involved maybe. He's a larrikin. Anyway, moving on.
Luke.
Who are we up to? Luke.
Luke.
Are we?
Mine was just a little stat that I come across the other day, and Cameron Smith actually has more NRL wins than the West Tigers.
Oh.
And it's, what is it?
Substantially.
Yeah, 50 difference, is it?
Yeah. Like plus 50.
Wow.
That's quite alarming for Tigers fans.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a pretty terrible one, isn't it?
That's an awesome stat.
Yeah.
How many games have both played?
Tigers have played way more.
That's what I'm thinking.
He had a really good win percentage.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Although,
that probably makes it worse.
although Tigers never played finals, so there's a few extra games for Ian Smith.
Anyway.
Tigers did once, didn't they? They won one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's wearing three.
Yeah, mine is in the W League. Someone got daxed. Where it's all fun and games when it happens to the men, but I often wonder how long till it gets banned now that we're showing this.
Well, they'll
Bit
probably
jerky.
say that they have to wear tights or something. I'd say.
That can't be comfortable.
But
I mean, I've never worn one, but they can't be comfortable.
are they, Chris?
He doesn't do that activity.
I'm just looking at the lady pulling them down. Is she laughing?
She's looking.
Looks like she's having a good old laugh.
Probably
Maybe
making
you
a face
farted.
too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
you do as well, right?
What?
You see the bums out and you laugh.
Yeah, well, it is funny. No, it happened the other day.
He only gets excited
That's
when
a
he sees
nervous
the men's
giggle.
bums.
No. But it happened the other day. Someone had like a dark shadow in there too. Remember? And it was like, oh,
I don't look that close.
oh, you couldn't miss it. I think it might have been Dylan Edwards, to be honest.
Have a look at his screensaver.
Yeah.
Oh, did you send me more? Anyway, nothing. There's always a good Dax. Anyway, next one.
And my second was just Dylan Walker. Just
Wow.
that look pass. Just
A Gidley.
sensational, man. Just he's taking the clock back. Just bang.
That is a good pass.
Cracking pass.
That's a better pass than some of the players do a normal pass. Like, that is.
Was it a forward pass? Who
Oh,
cares?
I don't think it was. A
No.
full
No,
pass.
it definitely
I
wasn't
think it
forward.
was forward.
It was
It's
just
been played
amazing.
backwards.
Hey,
Yeah.
on that effort, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
Maybe it's
See
a
what the
Manly
bunker
supporter
says.
that posted it.
Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. It's a line ball. I've seen worse let go.
Yeah, there was worse like
Last
on the
week.
weekend.
Yeah, that was there. So I'm happy for it. That reminds me of the old Matthew Gidley flick pass.
Yep.
Anyway, that's what caught my eye for this week. Brought to you by Scott's Hunter Prime Butchery. And we're up to player of the round.
Stuff you
Stuff you may have missed. My apologies, sorry. Stuff you may have missed. Brought to you by Empire Guard. The Vinnies begging for Broncos fans to stop donating their club jerseys. They have too many. Clearly a G up, but it's still funny.
A pile of them.
It's all number 7.
much like Origin, they've hit number 8 in a row.
Yes, I thought it was a bit of a good laugh, but the second one is one of our favourites, Brian Tuttle, with his stink eye to the touchy after saying Brian's foot went out when it didn't go anywhere near it.
Quick to put his flag up. I love the face.
He was quite good in his interview about it too.
Yeah. But what's he looking at?
He's
Said it was
looking at what Ashley Klein has a bet on this week.
I never actually saw what position the touchy was in. I was almost going to give him the benefit of the doubt until I see the position he's standing in.
Yeah.
He
it's
could not be in a
crazy.
better position to call that.
And I'm sorry, I know we shouldn't call out people, but I am. This bloke, this touchy, I don't know his name. There's been a lot where we've had to go at him for standing there, crouching like that, and can't get it right. It seems to be this crocodile a lot, to be honest.
Like if he had bloke standing in front of him, I'd say, okay, I'll give you a benefit of the doubt. You would assume he would go out there, but
If you look where, so I don't know where the ball is compared to where that
You're
the
saying he's
player making the tackle,
blindsided.
whether he was blinded by it. Like you have a look now where that ball is, it's behind the South player in his line. That's the only
he's not-
argument we've got.
Isn't that why we've got the bunker bar?
That's the only
bunker
argument
should
I've
then
got.
overrule that and go, you know what?
100%.
You made that call. He'd release the ball.
Yeah,
Like if Penrith didn't have that captain's challenge, we'd be stuffed. Like
yeah.
But saying that too, if he didn't know, if he wasn't sure, he shouldn't have called that. He should have let it go, and then the bunker makes that.
The rest of them let him go.
But to be fair, we've actually said they've got to make calls, right?
Yeah, but that's right. But
Whether they're right or wrong, just make one.
You've got to make
Well,
it,
I'm
and
happy-
then you have it overturned.
but did he know what he was calling? This is my point.
But much like cricket, that captain's challenge is there for the howlers,
I just don't.
which is
I'm not trying to defend the bloke because it is 100% a wrong call, but you watch where his eyes are too. They're not on the ball.
No,
Look,
clearly.
He's looking at the feet. No, well, he's looking at the feet.
Yeah.
So he's not looking at the ball. The ball's behind the South player. But in that instance, the referee can see that as well.
Yeah, so why do you
So
need
where's
it,
the
bro?
referee to say, hang on a minute, I don't believe that was out.
But-
Let's go upstairs.
I'm sorry, but I know I'm not a touch judge, but if I'm a touch judge, I'm not just so focused on the feet. I'm looking at the whole lot. You know, like,
You've got to be.
you can't, I just, yeah.
You have a look at that. Ready? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then his flag goes up.
Yeah.
That ball is big. You're looking here. I'm seeing that ball still coming out here.
shouldn't he have been in front of the play anyway?
They're
Well,
meant to be.
If he's
Where they're meant to be
marking
standing.
the 10, he should be in front of the play.
Yeah.
end of the day, it's not good enough, and it has to be better. Or give some of your salary back.
And Toto said he was just wishing him a happy birthday because it was his birthday.
But I like this caption, sideline ref. Thank you for your service. All the best in your next career.
But I tell you what, a lot of other players would have went off their nut,
Yeah.
but here's two just.
We've spoken about one of them several times tonight.
I wish it
Would have
was.
walked over and kicked the.
I wish it was Cody Walker. It would have been funny to see his reaction.
But once again, it just shows the type of bloke Brian Tuttle is. He just looks at him and makes fun out of it. You know what I mean? Like, and to be honest, I think the game will be worse off if we lose Brian Tuttle to like a PNG or something. I think he should be at Penrith. Penrith need to lock him up and make him a one club man. That's one person that should be one club.
I think this needs to be made mention too.
Stand with Jai this week. The tally is up to. You want to do it?
No, we're only the first week in.
142,629 the first week. So congratulations to everyone involved, all the players doing the arrows too. There is a big day this weekend in Sydney for it.
His birthday. Isn't it?
His birthday. I just wish the NRL jumped in and said, look, let's change games and put this on a Saturday so more people can get there.
I reckon it'll still be packed out.
It will, but
It's
it
a
makes
2
it.
o'clock game.
Yeah, but it makes it hard for people down here that
Yeah.
work to get down there, get home, and get to work the next morning. You know what I mean? Like, early rises. I wish it was Saturday.
But to be fair, they probably didn't predict this happening at the
No,
start.
but that's what I've said. I wish they stepped in now and could change the games around. I know they go, but TV, but where there's a will, there's a way, especially for things like that.
Well, the AFL do their drawing blocks. So they'll do the first
6 weeks.
Yeah, like say 8 weeks or so, and then they'll do the second 8 weeks.
So
Yeah,
maybe
in
they
a month's
need to.
time they'll do the next lot of 8.
I reckon that the NRL needs to take a good hard look at the AFL on a lot of things, and that's probably another thing they probably.
Like I'm looking
They-
at games that are on Saturday, and there's not a game on Saturday that you would say is a good game of football. They're games that on paper.
Yeah, at the start of the year, they would have been good, but the form.
I don't even know if it's the start of the year.
But I mean, this will get a lot of people.
Yeah,
But-
it should sell out hopefully.
But you get it on Saturday, where people are able to get more. It sells out. 100% it sells out. And yeah, anyway, I hope a lot of the Knights score a lot of tries and get behind it. That'd be good to see, that's for sure. Anyway, good on them. And also, didn't I hear? I think they might have a breakthrough with a cure. So fingers crossed. With
Well,
that.
it's not a cure; it's
Treatment.
treatment to slow the progression down.
Well, that's that's a
but
start.
that's closer to a cure than we've
Yeah.
had for a long time.
So yeah, good on him. Speaking of that too, I'll just quickly throw it in there too. Cameron Abel that we had on the other week. Don't forget his things coming up for his brother Luke in a couple of weeks. So we will be there. Myself and I think Dan's going to give me a
I'm
hand
locked in.
to do a few the MCing as well. We've donated a couple of signed things as well, and I might even try auction Chris off for the night. So
Slave for a weekend.
call it what you will.
More like a footstool. Just lay there, put your feet up.
You don't have to pay money.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah,
We can
jump
take
in.
money for him.
Yeah.
We'd pay money.
Yeah.
Donations, auction, whatever you want. If you can't make it, you want to throw a couple of dollars in, let us know, and we can pass it on anyway. All right, moving on. Play of the round. Play of the round. Brought to you by Kogan Haulage Contractors. I'll start because I'm here. Leo Hopawade. A Manly player.
Huge numbers.
1 try, 21 runs with 261 metres gained, 64 post-contact metres, 2 line breaks, 1 line break assist and 2 tackle breaks. You reckon Hopper, give him a serve after the game?
Might give him a night off.
Well, they only scored 1 try, so maybe.
I still reckon he'd give him a serve. So what are you doing, wasting my time? I'll tell you what, I haven't spoke to Hopper for a while, but I might reach out to him. Let's in a couple of weeks get him on, eh?
Yep.
I'd love to talk to the bloke again. Yeah, I've actually got to call him, so yeah. All right. My special mention, I have to give one this week to Liam Henry from the Panthers. Like 40, he didn't have huge numbers, but he just keeps filling that hole. Like everyone went, Fisher Harris going, bang, we're going to struggle. Yeah, he's going to the Bears, but this year he stepped up really big, and I just, impressed with the young fella, really. 45 tackles made, 1 try, 17 runs with 180 metres made, 47 post-contact metres and 2 line breaks and 3 tackle breaks.
You say not big stats. They're big stats.
No. Not huge as in like a Hopper. I know it's a different position, but for a prop, it's still up there with, yeah.
Real good, yeah.
I'm pretty impressed with him, to be honest.
Averaging 10 metres a run. Doing the hard yards.
And I think Penrith would have done well to hold on. If they could have held on to him, he's going to be some special talent, that kid. But he can't keep them all. But yeah, good on him. Kylie.
Mine is Dylan Edwards. He's just really fit for an old head. 1 try. I don't know if anyone saw it, but geez, that was a good try for an old guy. 22 runs with 247 metres gained, 45 post-contact metres, 1 line break assist and 4 tackle breaks.
That was close to one of the tries of the year, to be
So
honest.
did you just call Dylan Edwards old? Is the bloke even 30 yet?
He's one of the older ones. An old head.
Looks like.
Yeah.
Footy years.
Got a footy head.
But it seems like he's been around for a million years, doesn't it?
He debuted young, I think.
Yeah. So, is he 30 yet? I don't know.
Or
I don't think he would be, would he?
No.
Well, that's
he's
good.
a couple of years younger than me, so
Well, that's good for Penrith to hold him on for
I'll have a look in the break.
for years more to come. Anyway, yeah, no, couldn't agree more. Archie,
I've gone with Isaiah Oyongi. 1 try, 1 offload, 1 line break, 5 tackle breaks, 25 runs for 231 metres, including in that was 7 kick returns for 103 metres. Made 1 error, but the stat that stood out for me was 3 try-saving tackles. Individual try-saving tackles that would have led 100% to 3 tries.
yeah,
So for me, that's pretty much what got him over the line. They are good stats, but yeah, that on its own got power of that win.
fair enough. Dan,
Yeah. Normally I bag this guy out, but mine is Val Holmes this week. 80 minutes at centre and wing, 18 runs, 219 run metres, 60 post-contact metres, 12 tackles, 7 tackle breaks, 3 line breaks, only 2 errors, 2 tries, and 3 out of 4 conversions.
oh, that was
I
better.
think
With
he
the
actually
boot.
stepped up for once.
Better on the
yeah.
boot than he was last week.
Yep.
Look,
I'm going into the same game, and I'm going to go Toby Couchman.
Yeah.
The kid's a freak. What did he have? 53 tackles, only missed 1 offload, 2 tackle breaks, 130 metres. Stats aren't huge, but he just does all the clean-up work for him. And, I mean, they're starting to just drop his minutes back and allowing some of these other young forwards to take some minutes. Like he could have put another 10 tackles in there if he had played the full time that he's been playing.
good on him.
I mean, I also had Val Holmes, but I've gone Dylan Brown. 22 tackles, an offload, line break assist, 3 tackle breaks, try assist, 1 point, which was critical. His first, and 111 metres over 14 runs, 15 kicks, 300, nearly 60 metres. But he's first there for tackle, for kick chases. He's tackling his heart out in the centre. He's living up to his rep.
100% couldn't agree more. But I also give a shout out to the 2 young Knights props that have been filling the shoes the last couple of weeks, Hopgood and Crouch, Hopwood, whatever his name is. But no, they've been playing some good footy for young kids. Good on them. Anyway, that's Player of the Round, brought to you by Coconut Haulage Contractors. We're going to take a short break and be back shortly. You buy this sign shop. At least these will be funny.
I don't know. I can't even remember if I've used this one. A young woman named Chris went to the renowned Dr. Dean Smith for advice on how to enlarge her very small chest. The doctor told her, every day after your shower, you must throw your hands in the air and proclaim, Scooby-Dooby-Doobies, I want bigger boobies. She did this faithfully for months, and sure enough, she grew a terrific D-cup. One morning she was running late, hopped on the bus and suddenly realised she had forgotten her daily ritual. Panicked, she stood in the middle of the aisle, closed her eyes, threw her hands in the air and proclaimed, Scooby-Dooby-Doobies, I want bigger boobies. A man named Mark, sitting nearby, leaned over and asked, by any chance are you a patient of Dr. Smith's? Surprised, she says, why yes, I am. How on earth did you know that? Mark winked and whispered, hickory-dickory dog.
I bet you Chris would like to put his hands on that clock. Yeah.
Oh.
One.
A postman named Dan was retiring. On his last round, he gets a bottle of whiskey from one house, cigars from the next, and at the third house, Mrs. Vassallo is waiting in some crotchless panties and titty tassels. She drags Dan upstairs, makes mad passionate love to him, then takes him down for a huge fry-up. Dan, the postman, sees $5 under his cup and says, what's this? Delwyn replies, my husband Chris and I were talking about what to get you, and my husband said, give him a $5. The breakfast was my idea.
Oh.
At least I got $5.
You probably need it.
And breakfast. You got breakfast.
And breakfast.
All you can eat, was it? Apparently, Chris had a good breakfast the other morning. Now I heard. That was all.
Fillet of fish for
Yeah,
dinner.
that was all you could eat too.
Would he fill the fish?
No, he smelled like fish when he come in. Give him the old catechist there before.
Don't want to know. Don't want to know.
No wonder,
All I heard.
no wonder LJ's got a lump on her head. Anyway, that you for this week? And, at least you'll get a win this weekend then.
Yeah, I forgot what that's like.
Oh, well. But you're 4 points ahead of everyone. Anyway, on that, excuse me, on that note, we'll catch you next week. All right, guys, take a short break and be back shortly. Welcome back. Time for the week that was. Jesus, I've been rattled by that. The week that was brought to you by ProMine.
Just got to stop imagining the imagery.
Oh, wasn't. Oh.
Short round this one. So we had Panthers 36, Souths 14. Combank. Probably not unexpected.
No. Oh, I must say, is there a better winger in the comp than Milky Jenkins?
Statistically, probably no.
Well, the bloke sitting on the other wing's pretty bloody handy.
Oh, yeah. 100%. But I feel sorry for Tool. He was a scapegoat of the Origin, to be honest. But he's handled himself well.
Yeah, goes back and plays club and plays does what he does well.
Yep.
But, good on the bloke.
Upset of the round. Dragons 24, Tigers 10.
Tigers
That's
were
what happens
dreadful.
when I tip against them.
It's the first time they haven't been booed at home since when?
Yeah.
But the Tigers were dreadful. They were
They
absolutely.
have moved for a while.
I know they've got a few injuries, but when you've got $1 million marquee player like Jerome Luai,
We didn't play.
I know he didn't play, but it's been for a few weeks. Like, they need to be better.
Look, I'm the first one to criticise the Dragons. I think they actually stepped up this week. Their defence, their goal line defence especially, was amazing. Their attack, Kyle Flanagan actually played decent.
Wow.
I just think a lot of players maybe realise that the end is near, and if they don't do something now, a
So
new
sure.
coach coming in is just going to go.
So who's the new coach?
I reckon it's going to be young.
They're going to stick around?
I
I'm going
reckon
to
it'll
say
be young.
now they play finals footy next year.
They got some good players coming to the club.
Well,
I'm
Drinky
dead
came
serious about
because he
Blake
said he's good mates with Young, and that's why he was coming for Young.
Okay, well, that's probably the writing on the wall. Too.
And best mates with Val.
Yeah.
So
Not clicking in.
To be fair, we said Eels were going to be probably top 4 this year at the back end of last year.
We did say that.
Yeah, but
Thanks for reminding
We
me.
might need a longer
in saying
round.
that too, the Eels have had a dreadful injury toll as
Injury
well.
toll's been shocking for.
yeah, but
They're not
so's
the
every
only club, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
so's the Broncos.
Like there's only
Touch wood.
2 or 3 clubs in the comp that really haven't been.
We've gone all right this
Injury,
year. Injury.
Well, we look like we're rough with the first 2 rounds, but we've come
Don't
good.
know, all right.
Well,
Yeah.
Peasant's only just come back. Yeah, you can laugh, but I thought he played all right, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, but I think it's the most ridiculous signing in the world.
It was a dumb sign, and they should have put their money elsewhere.
What's he done? What's he done?
Well, he hasn't been there. He's been injured.
Well,
Yeah,
because
but
now,
even when he was there,
Well, he only played 3 rounds.
he
who
was
have they
shit.
got? Who have they got to replace Peasant next year?
Volkman.
Yeah,
It'll be Volkman.
or is it going to be Ezra Mam?
Or
Could be. You never know.
that Lorenzo.
But okay, who's
Yeah.
Volkman? Was he a junior?
No.
Oh, grade.
So he's been a bit of a journeyman.
He's been thereabouts for a couple of seasons. He's played a
So
fair
then,
bit.
does that mean now next year is another rebuild? Because now you got to get another half and 5'8" combination used to each other.
But to be 100% honest with you, the player I think that they should let go and replace would be Mitchell Moses. He has done nothing for Parramatta.
He has. I agree with you, and there's a lot of money there. But so who do you target? Okay, you let him go. Who do you get?
Well, there's no one on the market at the moment
That's the
because
problem.
they've held on to him.
Um,
That's only my opinion, and,
So-
and as a Parramatta supporter, that's why I've been feeling for the last 2 seasons with Moses. He's underperformed. This season's been his worst season at the club. He's been injured for 3 years. He's a liability. He hasn't. When was the last time he won us a match?
He's soaking
That's
up,
his job.
soaking up the salary cap.
That's exactly right.
So I think you guys should have. You've missed the boat, but you guys should have went after Sen and Smith before the Knights did.
We did make an offer at Smith,
Just not.
and
no.
Newcastle trumped it.
Wasn't it
Or
last
go for
year?
Cogger before.
Wasn't it
Yeah.
last year they were blaming Dylan Brown? Dylan
Yeah.
Brown was the reason that you weren't doing well.
Well,
He was
again-
underperforming. Let him go. We're going to keep Mitchell.
That's
And it's been
that's what
shown
I
that
don't
was wrong.
understand with Parramatta. They dropped Dylan Brown the minute he said he was leaving because they're like, okay, we need to rebuild.
But they didn't.
But then they went and signed Jonah Pezzett for
Yeah,
a 1 year
1 year
deal.
deal.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to be there next year. So what's the difference?
I didn't know what their back plan was on that either. Was it a back plan to bring someone in that was not quite ready? Which is what my thought was maybe, okay, so Pezzett's there for that one season because player B isn't ready yet.
Well, why didn't they even go after Metcalf before St George?
Yeah.
Well, that was the other thing that I thought, Metcalf, I thought he would have been a perfect
So
target.
do you think they were thinking maybe look at what Harry Grant did when he went to the Tigers on a loan deal from the Storm, thinking, all right, we'll jump in, we'll get Pezzett for 1 year. Come from a Storm system. Is it going to be the same thing? And it hasn't worked
The way
out?
I look at it, but this year was always a bit of a rebuilding for the Eels. Well, how are you rebuilding with a brick that's not going to be part of that wall next year? I don't like. It would have been better off spending money on a player that you could rebuild for 12 months and then next year you're kicking on. But now, you're no better off.
And it's now
You've
helped
wasted.
Broncos because Broncos have Parramatta's used him. He's got first grade experience now. Comes into
100%.
Broncos with a little bit of seasoning.
And
he's-
the Eels are the worse off for it because of, and the ones I feel for are the Parramatta fans. They're the ones that are losing.
Yeah.
They're the whole. Oh, but like I said, you get rid of Mitchell Moses or you put him on the market, who do you go for?
I honestly believe that this young team that they've got there at the moment, 2, maybe 3 seasons, games under their belt,
Okay.
stick with what they've got, bulk up that forward pack a bit more, which is what they're trying to do. Albeit, if they get the players that they're targeting, that'd be good.
Hear
But
this one out. As crazy as it sounds, think about it. Get rid of Mitchell Moses. You go after 2 English players playing in the English Super League. Brody Croft, Man of Steel, how many years in a row? I know it's a different game, but he's proved with the Storm he can play. And Riles would have been there at the time. He was at Storm, correct?
Maybe.
And this is crazy, but you're getting cheap. And under a no-nonsense coach like Riles, he could go back to his form that he once was. Jackson Hastings.
I mean, Hastings' time in the NRL's done.
I don't know. Just for a couple of years. till
what
they-
about who's leaving Newcastle to go over to England? Who we were talking about last week that's leaving Newcastle?
Tyson Gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gamble.
I think
Yeah,
he's
true.
again done in the NRL.
I still think if
Had
he
too
gets the
many
opportunity.
battles.
But that's the problem. He had battles under Adam O'Brien.
And his past club, I think he.
Yeah, but when he was playing at Newcastle and we had that 8 in a row, he was playing out of his skin.
Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed he didn't get the chance under Holbrook to show what he can do. There's another one. Yeah, actually, that could have been. I just think it was just a waste of time and money on Pezzett for something that's just a Band-Aid situation.
Put a word in for you, Marchie. He's going to have Flanagan. He needs to go to a 5th club.
No.
Send him down.
No, no.
Yeah. We'll stick with, I think they'll stick with no one.
The helicopter up with him.
We'll stick with him.
Moving on.
Broncos 16, Sharks 28.
Huh.
Sharks continue to win gritty games.
The really
they're
pretty
only just-
Broncos weren't even in it.
There's trouble at the Broncos.
There's massive problems at the Broncos.
Do you see Madge there next year?
Yes.
I heard that they'll see him out at least to halfway through next year. He's only got next year left on his contract.
Is he starting to regret leaving the New South Wales job?
Oh, he won a premiership. And
So that
he's
was-
won under Souths. He won.
That's what
under-
they've said. He's only a 2 or 3 year coach at each club. and he will win a premiership.
Yeah,
Maybe we need
he's
him
done
at
it
Parra.
twice.
So his job is more to come into a club, rebuild it,
Yep, get it,
and then
get
as a
it there quick.
caretaker, give it to someone.
And Nathan Brown.
Yeah.
Nathan Brown's a good rebuilding
That
coach.
was they were talking about that. I can't remember what
All right,
I
so
was watching, but that's what they were talking about.
I have heard a few names getting thrown around for the possible Brisbane job too.
Yeah, I read that as well.
Teo, there was a few that are left field too, and
But
okay.
didn't Teo leave because of Madge?
Yes. But all of a sudden went back. Now why? Is it someone inside the club know what's coming in the future? Got him back?
Maybe.
Interesting. But there's player unrest there. Ezra Mann wants out. And you know what I say? Go. As a Broncos, I'm not a Broncos supporter, but for the club can do better without him, to be honest. And if he's saying, this is only speculation yet, there's no actual proof that he's gone to the club, but apparently he's gone to the club and said, I'm not happy, I want out. Well, I'm sorry, that club stood by you when they shouldn't have. You should have been banned from the NRL. They stood by you. They got you out of all that bullshit, and that's how you want to replay your club?
But that's where you got to question it then. What's going on at the club where a player like Ezra Mam that no one's chasing goes, I want out.
Because he's not getting
Why does he want out? Yeah, okay, he's not getting the runs, but you're getting paid to come
Thing
off
is,
the
you've
bench
got to
no matter
earn
what.
that
But
spot.
Why do you want out? What's going on at the club where everyone's going, I want out, I want out? It was only 2 years ago, pardon me, that players were going, I'm not leaving this club, and then they're all mass exiting.
But then you got Barney going there. You could have, well, it's not, it's a possibility. It could happen. Moses Leota could end up there. They're interested. Peasant going there. So next year, things are
But
going
then
to
you've
change.
also had blokes like Pat Carrigan come out and say that he's not locked into signing again.
Well, yeah, true.
Like Payne Haas said 2 years ago, I can't see myself playing for any other club. Then all of a sudden, I'm going to South By.
Yeah, I mean, they talked about overtraining and everything, but you have to.
Well, I'm
You're a
sorry.
professional. You're getting paid millions of dollars, man.
That's right. And what else do? You train. That is your job.
But that's what he does. It gets them into extra shape, and then they win.
But we go to work, longer than these people are training and playing football, realistically, for peanuts compared to what they're getting, we can't go,
You go to your boss and go, you're working me too hard. It's cool. I'll get someone to do your job. Bye-bye.
Yeah, but the thing is, I say hard the fuck up. I'm sorry, but that for that kind of money, there's someone out there that, I'll use my club for example. That is not your right to pull that jumper on. That is a privilege because you're representing that whole town, so to speak. And too many people pull on that jersey that don't deserve it.
Well, there's a mantra,
I mean, all clubs.
and I'm not gonna sell you by trying to say it. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. It's from the All Blacks, and it basically goes along the line of, that's not your jersey. You're a caretaker of that jersey
100%.
for the next guy. You've earned the right to be caretaker. I'll find it. I'll send it to
100%.
you.
And I always said this, and I'll stand by it too, where Holbrook needs to get, for example, I'll use my club again, the Knights in their, training room they got where they sit and they watch a big screen.
Yep.
Get them in there and get half a dozen fans not fans that, carry on, but fans that they can prove that they've been there since day one or whatever and bleed the club and go in and tell them what they're playing for, what that club means to them.
We talked about that last year and fronting O'Brien to help work out the culture of the problem in the club. Whereas I think he's actually done some sessions.
He has,
with the
100%.
teams.
But I still think that would benefit, because players can actually see what it means to, people.
Just let them spend more time in the field with the fans.
Well, that's
They'll
it.
Probably do
100%.
that.
Yeah, 100%. But I must say, I will give a big shout out there to Bias again, but Greggy Margie, of late, he has been hanging around for fans, something severe. So good on him.
Waiting for barbecue.
Yeah, well, we'll get on to that. But, it just, I think that'd be good for fans as well, too, to be able to, once a month even go in and they pick somebody out and they go in there, tell their story, what the club means to them and, bring back a bit of passion. Yeah. Anyway,
Second upset of the week. Eels 23, Eagles 14.
yeah.
This will be a big test for Foreign. This is where Foreign will show if he's a good coach or not. If he can, you know, they've had 2 pretty ordinary losses in a row. Now it's time for him to, you know, get them back into gear and bounce back.
But it didn't look like Manly were even in that game. Like, there was a pass that was thrown to DCE, and he just didn't bother catching it.
To who?
Gone.
Were you drunk that night?
Well,
I did notice.
He's a rooster now.
He's a rooster.
my bad. Well, it looked like DCE.
I know.
Where I was, but yeah, but the ball was passed to him. Didn't even drop it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you drop the ball, get on it. He just stood there, looked at it. Para pick it up, gone.
Same thing happened with Shibasaki.
Yep.
When Shibasaki, he turned and he was just jogging. He put his foot down. He would have called old mate and stopped that try. There's some players that need a good hard look at themselves. But yeah, sorry,
I
back to
actually
Manly.
thought Manly, like for the first 10 minutes off, I thought to myself, Manly going to put 50 on them. They looked really good for the first 10, and then it just...
Wales fell.
Just turned into a grind.
But you
that
look at
little bit.
There's a couple there that played really well. Like, look at Leo.
Yeah, so I mean, that they kept going down that left edge early, and I thought, well, this is...
They
this
just
is
had the
starting to look
answers.
ugly.
They finally had the answers. And that's why I say it's sort of, I was thinking the same thing. It was like, not another one. But then all of a sudden it got that bit of a grind in the middle of the first half. And once that grind started, that's when they got the edge in that game. Like I say, that's the first time I've seen it this season where they actually did do what they were supposed to do.
And I think that's one area where you probably can beat Manly through the middle. Like, they haven't got the greatest forward pack, with all due respect to the players they've got.
Yep.
Like,
Especially with Hamoli out too.
that's probably their weakness. That's probably where you could target them.
Anyway, moving on.
Game of the round, Knights 13, Dolphins 12.
It was pretty good.
Just for the result mainly.
Yeah, I did expect a bit more of a scoreline, but
Well, it was either going to be a grind or it was going to be a blowout. And top, what were they, 4th and 5th. It's good that it was a grinding game.
I just also think about the second half, the Knights a little bit slackened off compared to the first half.
I think unfortunately that's what you're going to get with the Knights. When that rain comes, they
gotta learn to
struggle
play better.
They can't
struggle
play in
to
the rain.
score.
Long range.
Well, no, that's where they score all their tries.
They score everything long range. They can't score.
But did you? That's where we've got attacking. I know Ponga didn't play, but we've got attacking players there now. Sandon Smith, Brown,
Hunt.
I'm telling you,
Can't wait
Sharp.
to see him grow into a first.
It's wet
like a
weather.
proper first grader. He's a beast.
seriously for Newcastle,
weight
I think it's wet weather.
They couldn't stand up.
No, they just. for
How many
some
times did
reason,
Sandon Smith fall over?
The amount of times I've watched them play in the wet.
But it's all the boots as well that they wear now. They all wear those blades. You remember back when you were young, you played, you might have these like moulded studs, and then it starts to get a bit wet. At half time, you go and you put in your screw-ins, the deep ones.
Yeah,
So you've
towards
got
the
that grip.
towards the end, I used to use the blades out, and they're one of the best pairs of boots I've ever
Yeah,
had.
they're good in the dry. I wore
Yeah,
them.
in the dry, yeah.
I wore them playing Union and that. In the dry, they're good. But in the wet,
So that's
they're not
where-
gripping into that ground. They're just sliding.
But that's what I mean. Well, it's one that Blades hasn't, or whoever these days the boots companies are that have that blade style, haven't come up with some kind of
Just a little bit longer.
yeah. Maybe it's something we can get into, eh?
New designs.
Start
Well, you just let
manufacturing.
everyone know.
I also,
It's too late.
Beep.
I also worry about.
Edit that out.
I worry about the Knights if it's going to get down to like a golden point or a close game. Their field goal setup was ordinary.
Yeah, it was.
It was ordinary at best.
So,
And look,
but with Ponga back,
I see it.
change.
I see it just about every week where teams struggle to get into positions to kick them.
Like I said earlier, though, they got in early
Yeah.
on that field goal, which is probably the reason they got that field goal.
Oh yeah, because like I said, they weren't in good position, but that was just
You have a
their-
look at
they
90%
didn't know
of
what to
that
do.
comes down the last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So everyone's trying to kick a field goal. Why didn't you do that 20 minutes out?
and you watch, people might go, oh yeah, but there's plenty of time. Okay, you kick that field goal, you watch the heads of the other team go,
The Dolphins are probably a little bit unlucky too with that kick off. That
Yeah, that was-
100%.
Didn't
Yeah,
really.
that crossed the plane. 100% crossed the plane.
yeah, but it doesn't have to.
No.
No, the ball.
No,
only
all it's got to do
crossed
is
that
it's
plane.
only got to cross it,
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure.
and the wind
he
can blow it back
on
in.
the-
As long as it's crossed that mark at any point,
I've seen
up,
kick off.
down, wherever, as long as it's crossed
Oh,
it.
that one in the wind that time.
I've seen a kick off gone 15 metres
And straight back over the
5
head.
metres back
Across
past
the
the kicker.
plane.
And it's play on.
Fair enough. Oh, we'll take
I'm
the
not
win
saying
anyway.
that would have cost them the game, but it
Oh,
probably
but-
denied them a chance.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been, how long was to go? It
And
was
you've got a Sarko that can hit them from 50.
a minute and a half
Pretty
to go or
comfortably.
something.
100%. But did you see the one he missed from the
Yeah.
weekend? I'm like, nah,
Pretty ordinary kick, wasn't it?
that's ordinary for him.
Yeah.
Was good. Yeah, it was good. But I mean, I rate the bloke. I think when he goes to Melbourne next year, he's going to become even better again. Is that
Scarily
even
will.
possible? But
But as a neutral fan, I watched that game, and as a lover of footy, I agree. I thought it was the toughest grind I've seen. The goal line defence from the Knights in the first half was amazing,
and we lost
and
2 players early.
yeah,
Well, Mooney before the game,
Yeah.
One.
and then
Lost you both your front rowers within
Yeah.
2 minutes.
So
yeah. I just thought it
credit to
was
the
a
young
really good
guys,
grind. I just thought for the way it was played, the better team won at the end of the day.
And another one, going back on him again, but once again, he's not flamboyant, but the hard yards from the backfield from Marju again.
Oh,
You know.
the back 5.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Meter readers.
As even as Simon says, Dom Yum. As
And that's what you want from your back 5, because when the opposition put a long range kick in, you got a back 5 that can bring it out, so your forwards don't have to sprint back there. They save a bit of energy. They might only do one hit up in that set, but then the next set, whether your forwards have got plenty of energy and they're doing big hit ups and gaining those meters,
And it means they've got a bit of energy for defence.
Yeah.
like look at Dylan Lucas. How much energy you have? Put him through that gap, gone.
yeah. And
Right.
I'm a big fan of seeing the progression of the future of Hunt.
Oh, if you don't lock him up, he's going to have offers coming from everywhere. He's an absolute beast. That one kick that hit the crossbar, he was so unlucky. Not
I see a lot of Pappenhausen.
yeah, yeah.
When you look at him, I'm sort of gonna have to say he's very much a Pappenhausen style. That first couple of seasons, first 2 seasons of Pappenhausen was like, this kid's a freak. That's what I see is happening here with Hunt. He's just going to keep getting better and better. I thought Fletcher Sharp was good. He's going to be better than Sharp.
Yeah, I think so.
And-
What I'm saying.
I think Hunt's going to be a winger, though. I don't know if he's got the ball playing.
I think they're talking centre for Gay Guy, aren't they?
Yeah.
He'd have
He's a
to,
great
Yeah.
handy chaser.
he'd have to get wherever it is. He's got to get his hands
And
on.
to his credit, he's very, very humble. I do see him out a fair bit. Like he rocks up to where I work, and he's very humble. People come up and go, "Oh, good game," and he's like, "Oh, thank you." Not like a lot of them that are going, "Yeah, bro, want a photo?" Yep, click. He's very humble, shakes hands,
Yeah.
gives his time to people, even
That's
though
what
he's there on his night off having a drink and whatnot.
Another one too that the Knights have wrapped up is Bradman Best's younger brother.
Yeah,
So,
apparently he's better than him.
sorry.
Good now from Brisbane, did they?
Yeah. And that's why also I'd say why Bradman's come out and said I ain't going anyway. So good. He probably wants to play with his brother, and good. That's good for us. Anyway, that was the week that was.
Yeah, Roosters, Titans, Bulldogs, Cowboys, Raiders, Storm, and Warriors all get the bye.
Alrighty.
Get the bye.
First, the Team List Tuesday brought to you by Extreme Indoor Go-Kart. And yes, we will get there before the season's out and we'll do our go-kart challenge. But there's just a lot of things that we're involved with. So we'll get it sorted. And even if it's after the season, we'll still go do it. And we'll video it and put it up. But we won't be missing out, I can
Yeah, it
tell
might be
you
like
that.
our kind of Mad Monday kind of thing.
Yeah, we won't be missing out, I'll tell you that much, because we'll have V8, the V8 supercar style trophies they have. This year we will have them up for grabs as well. So there's going to be a bit into it, thanks to Pennell Trophies. Anyway, the week that was, that was over.
The week that
Team
will
List
be.
Tuesday. Tigers and Warriors. I can't tip the Tigers.
Campbelltown on a Friday.
I still can't. They're
Can't take him.
nah.
Something's gone amiss. I don't know how it's going to go with like Dewey's. What's that, 3rd game back now? I thought he played reasonably well last week. Played okay against the Knights. Is he warming? If he warms, the Tigers can turn.
Do you know what I'm excited to see? The return of James Fisher-Harris. It's been weeks since he's played against her. But in saying that, he's Stewart Smith. He's been playing out of his skin.
I like Stewart Smith.
Yeah. He is, but
Lack of back as well, so that'll help. The Warriors.
Obviously Mitch Barnett has not been named.
I think he's named on the extended.
Oh, okay.
I think all Origin players are pretty much named in like jersey 23 and stuff like that.
22.
Madden. But yeah, good to see Fish back. But yeah, that's Stewart Smith, mate. Oh, massive raps on him.
And
I worry.
as
Sorry?
As far as an NRL player, he's still a kid. Like, he's only 21 or 22.
Was that young?
Yeah, he's young.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'd throw your checkbook at him. Well,
Where did he come from?
He's a,
Cut Nigel.
I'm pretty sure he's just Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Yeah.
But how good is he? Like, seriously. 21, throw your checkbook at him. Warriors, like, wrap him up. Yeah, I rate the kid. He's going to be... Like, that try-saving tackle last week or week 4. Man.
Cool.
Anyway, Warriors for me. I think they're going along just nicely in the return of Fish. And when you got like Luke Metcalf on your bench, you know you're going well.
Yeah.
I'll throw a spanner in the works. I'm going to go Tigers. I just think Jerome coming back in, Benji's going to have it finely tuned. Adam's been doing gun there, even with that bung shoulder.
100% he is.
I think it'll be tight, but I just think the Tigers will just nip him in the end,
100%.
especially at home.
He is, but I'm very disappointed in Jerome, to be honest, like this year.
For me, they started. I don't know what's happened. The wheels come off
Yeah.
a few
Dewey
rounds
got
back.
injured. That was
Well, Dewey, yeah,
that-
pretty
I
much
actually
Dewey's
the wheels
injury.
come off when Appy got injured there for
Yeah.
a bit.
That'll be
Or
huge.
suspended, sorry.
That's a huge loss, is Appy Kai. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are you talking about?
Warriors for me.
Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors.
Yeah, well, it'll be a good game, but well, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Dolphins and Sharks. I still can't tip the Sharks. I know they're coming along all right nicely, but yeah, I'm going to take Titans up there. The Sharks for me are too inconsistent, would you say?
Oh, they haven't had the flair, but they've won all the close games that you want them to win.
I mean, that's all you got to do, but yeah.
They don't have the blowouts, but they have solid.
I still think come finals time, though, we'll be out in the first.
Straight chance.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dolphins for me.
Yeah, up the fins.
Yeah, Dolphins for me too.
Yeah, fins up.
I'm going the Sharks because they'll get their 2 Origin players back. I can't see their 2 Origin players playing big minutes.
No.
And Dolphins just unfortunately have too many out.
Well, to be honest, I don't think what's his name? Aiden Fanil-Blake should be there anyway.
What do you mean? He's only going to play limited minutes, and Brayley's probably going to play limited as well.
Yeah, if he even gets on.
And this game is in Queensland, so they're already up there.
Yeah, true. Dogs and Raiders.
I'll throw the coin in there.
Who would have thought 10th plays 13th at this point of the season for these two?
Yeah.
It'll be a game of the round because neither team are going really well.
Dogs are reasonably decent favourites.
But this, like I said, this one's flip the coin. Who wins?
Dogs.
I'll take the Dogs, but not confidently. Simi Sasagi, he plays well. Strange plays well. Things could change.
He was obviously cleared for Origin. Strange.
Yeah.
Oh, that was all mind game bullshit,
Was
if
it?
you ask me.
Yeah. That's why I'm just wondering if it was. Well, I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, I think that
We'll
was
find
all.
out tomorrow
Because I was
night.
like, oh yeah, I'm really good. I'm good to go now. I'm yeah, okay.
Well, Burton got released, and then you got Tracy versus Weeks.
And it didn't affect the Dogs with Burton coming in anyway because they had the bye. So
Yeah.
I'll take the Dogs.
Yeah, I'm going to go the Raiders.
Dogs for me.
Dogs.
yeah, Dogs, but no confidence.
Yeah.
No,
You should be
it's
the
a
most
coin toss.
confident out of all of us.
Roosters and Eels.
Oh, there's Daly Cherry Evans.
Where's Daly? Yeah, I'm sorry. I think the Chooks might put a scoreline on them here if they click. But saying that, their confidence might be up the Eels from last week.
The tightest odds,
Really?
Roosters being $1.23, like for a win. That's
Sam Walker rested.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that makes sense. He's gone through an Origin series.
Yeah, but
They're in a position now that they.
But you want us to start getting paid $1.2 million. You need to start playing these games.
when he has the
Cleary never backs up after Origin, so
True. But they've got the nursery to cover.
Hugo Savala's pretty handy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what they put him in there for, Savala.
Yeah, and DCE will run the shit.
Yeah, true.
He's
Yeah,
only just got to offload the ball.
DCE gives a chance to take control. I'll take the Roosters.
Yeah, I think the Chooks will be too good.
yeah, wow. After you win,
I still think they'll
Notice
give
I
it a fair
didn't
crack.
say it. I went, yep.
Yeah.
it's like move on.
I still think they'll still give it a fair crack, but it depends if number 7 turns up or not.
He's not.
Again, I'm going to
Hasn't
say
turned
no,
up
he's
all
not.
year.
He's not playing.
Well, his name.
Roosters.
Yeah, but I mean, Roosters named Marky Mark.
Yeah,
You
but
know, like Teddy has been named.
I just don't see.
I think they're just playing that card of just name them in those positions, and if it changes, they'll bring someone else in.
I just leave.
But normally, as you said, they name them 22, 23, whereas they're starting.
What do you reckon? Moses gets injured. Old Dylan jumps into that spot.
yeah, he
I don't
could.
know what their extended bench is.
Yeah.
Where's Peasant?
Time will tell. Well, there, yeah.
I imagine he'd be jersey 20.
Is 22.
22.
So, what
So
were you
there's
saying?
every opportunity that he does play. It's like I
just
say,
can't
it
see-
just depends on what happens with Moses. I just can't see Moses backing up.
Unless for some reason tomorrow we get a Moses is out of Origin,
And
Strange moves in.
in all seriousness, like season's done, you're not playing finals. You wouldn't bring him back anyway.
He's still struggling with injury. Like
Shouldn't be there. It
It
shouldn't be
shouldn't
there
be.
for Origin
shouldn't be there at Origin. Like,
because it's not fair in the club.
if you can't play for your club,
That's
you
right.
shouldn't be straight in Origin. As
The-
far as I'm concerned.
The club's the one that pays your wages each
That's right.
week, not the state of Origin.
Yeah.
But
Roosters.
Roosters.
that's. I'm sorry, but that pisses me off. That when clubs, yeah, it's not fair on the fans. This is be a great game. For the reasons as well, what the game is about. South versus the Knights. Ponga's been named. Will he play or not? There's a
Well, it's Sunday.
I don't know why the Knights name these blokes. Like, Ponga, he's, one run away from an injury kind of thing.
yeah. Well,
Bradman Best, not much better. Like, you just don't risk him, do you?
I mean, the odds were $1.98 and not $1.98 earlier. They were even. Knights are starting to come favourites slightly.
well, that's you're right because you've got Fletcher Hunt that can fill in for Bradman.
And you're sitting, what, third?
Yeah.
Fourth.
Fourth. Okay.
Will that change, but
But there's no need to.
One loss moves us to 8th, doesn't it?
yeah.
I'd
Pretty close to-
still back the system in that
well,
because you don't want to lose these blokes for a month.
that's right. Well, you put Sharp back to fullback,
Yeah.
Hunt into the centres.
Same team you ran out last
Ted
week.
and Smith. Yeah, that's right. It's a capable team. I reckon, to be honest, I think you'll find Ponga won't play. And I wouldn't be surprised if Bradman does too.
And
I reckon.
I've noticed over the years, if New South Wales win, New South Wales Origin players don't back up, and vice versa if Queensland win.
Well, we're out partying.
So
If you well did, we come.
So
Oh,
there'll be
no,
a
it's
lot of
very
New
well.
South Wales players backing up.
Confidence oozing off you.
Mate, they haven't shown anything to me yet.
they've picked
They
it.
have not shown me anything
No,
in this
They've,
series.
they've picked the wrong team. 100%
They
they
have.
have.
100% they have.
Anyway, we'll get on that in a second.
it's a very small bench from the Rabbitohs. You've got a back rower, a half back, another back rower, another back rower,
And John
Fullback.
and a centre.
And a centre,
And
yeah.
then I'm looking at their extended. You've got a winger, a back rower, and a hooker.
But why is Jai Gray on the bench?
Why is Siegwald on the bench?
Well, they
I
reckon
thought he's
that-
been well.
From what I read,
Really
they
well.
reckon that Dufty has been killing it, absolutely destroying it in New South Wales Cup.
Okay.
So Wayne wants to reward him and give him another go.
Yeah, it's a pretty big expense.
But I mean, that's it. Like
You're not
bring-
going to keep a bloke like that.
You bring
Keep
Duff,
doing
yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Like all of a sudden, Jai Gray goes, you know what? If I'm just a seat filler, I'll go somewhere else where I'm the master show.
He was the second fiddle to Latrell last season.
Yeah.
And I thought him last season, Gray last season, was probably one of their best players.
Yeah.
But as soon as Latrell come back inside, he's gone. And Latrell was never a fullback, and he's never been a fullback.
No.
Knights for me.
It's. I want to say Knights.
Yeah, good.
I'll go Knights, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, Knights.
I'll tell you what, quickly, while we're just here too, I know he's been getting a lot of raps, but Dylan Lucas, feel sorry for him getting thrown in the deep end.
We said it last week he was played on the wrong side.
But do you know what? I spoke to him the week and said, you know, a couple of things. He goes, oh, mate, it is what it is, though.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he it's not like he wasn't worried, but he handled it well. So good on him.
Well, he's come back and showed class. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the moment might get a little bit much for some of these South blokes. Like, and no, that's so
Fair enough,
it should be a big occasion.
I hope there's a lot of tries scored from both sides too, and there's a lot of arrows. You know, that'll just be perfect.
Dom Young for 4.
No.
4
Margie.
tries.
Margie's
Well, he
close.
can score 5.
No, because I've got a thing going on with the crazy lady, and Margie's got to catch
Oh,
Milky.
Oh,
Yeah, but-
geez, how many head start does he have to get?
Yeah, he's got to. What's
We're getting up
Margie's
this
up to
week.
15 or something, and
At the
Milky's in
rate
20
Milky's
something.
going, he's going to end up on about 45.
yeah.
Nice for me.
Every time he gets to say, no. If Margie gets it, no, you can't have one. Good. Manly and Cowboys. Another toss of the coin, really. I'm going to take this only because it's down at pothole land. I'll take Manly to bounce back.
I'm going to go the Cowboys. I just think Drinky's playing well. Jake Clifford's playing well.
True. Clifford's underrated.
Yep.
I love that bird he's got on him. God, he can kick a ball.
Chester's been going really well too.
Yeah, he's a workhorse
Yeah.
out in the
He
centre.
does a lot out there in the centres.
100%.
I've got Manly, but I've got no confidence whatsoever that
No.
Manly can bounce back. I'm just basically,
Because it's home game.
I think that's the only reason. They've got to bounce. They've got to bounce back shortly. Like they can't keep losing.
Well, one, I took them because they're home.
Yeah,
And two, I thought, well, let's see if Forum can turn them around.
that's what I'm thinking.
But if the Cowboys won, I wouldn't be going, oh, shit, what a surprise.
Nah, definitely not.
Mark?
Cowboys.
Manly for me.
Who get out?
Owen Cows.
Oh, Cows, yeah, right.
He loves the Cowboy. Storm and Titans. I mean, Titans are going well, and they're building. They're building into something
We're
good.
going well.
No, they are.
Which season?
It's parts of the season, you can see that there's some good parts of it.
They're trying.
That's like
No,
that's like saying
Participational
Eels are
was
going
exactly.
well.
No, but you, but you know what I mean. Like you can see that they're building
Yeah.
into something good. And give it 12 months under Hene.
I think their biggest regret is going to be letting Philip Sammy go.
Oh, yeah.
He's been playing amazing. So happy to see him in a red V.
And what I was going to say is, towards the end of this season, you're going to see him beat some teams. And I don't think this is the start of it yet with the Storm. I think Storm will be too good. But towards the end of this season, teams are going to come up against it, and they're going to pull the pants down off them.
Triple header Sunday too.
Yeah, well, you know, Tino's back, but yeah, I just think the Storm will be too good.
Yeah, Storm for me.
Yeah, fine for me.
This will put them for their finals run. Storm.
Yeah, Storm.
And
That's it.
is
Broncos, Panthers, Dragons. Bye.
Yes.
Win.
Number 2
number
points.
2 points. the Dragons.
Unfortunately, the team you're trying to chase down also gets to.
Yeah, I know. But we still got that. That means only 23 out of 7 to win.
So now, if the Warriors lose, that'll make Penrith 6 in front. Won't it?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got 3 teams on 26.
Oh, right.
So Warriors, Roosters, and Knights are all on 26.
I'm not used to seeing that. Knights up 4th spot.
Between 2nd and 9th, you got 4 points.
Anyone's going.
So there's a chance for the Dragons still.
Wait, it doesn't scroll that far.
Getting off the bottom.
Yeah.
Mate, I don't think we're going to get this many.
Well, you're 6 points. 6 points
I think
behind the
Broncos are going to
Broncos.
get it.
You're 6 points behind the Broncos
And Titans as well.
and Titans.
All right.
8 points behind Parramatta and
You
Canberra.
are starting.
We're finding
Yes.
some form, but
Yeah.
All right. If you beat the Broncos at the end of the season, right, you don't finish last, you can shave Chris's head again.
Into whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
reverse mohawk sounds nice.
Shave a penis onto his head.
We did have. He had one.
Pray for
drop
I
on
would
it.
just go half a head shaved, but the eyebrow on the opposite side gone.
That's what I wanted to do last time.
No, but when the cul-de-sac happened, he looked too much like garlic smell. Anyway, we'll take a short break, come back and wrap it all up. Welcome back to time to wrap it all up. Thanks to Cessnock Holden Central. Smita's Utes going there to be fixed in the next few weeks, and then it'll be wrapped after that. So watch out. Maitland bathrooms across the back too. So,
Tub in the back.
yeah. Hey, now you're doing
Bit of tarp.
tarping up in the tub. Oh man, that.
Tough and super glue.
Anyway,
Just out at the ranch, we've got Neon Drive on Friday night. Starts at 8 o'clock. I'm sure they've got plenty of other stuff happening over the weekend. So just keep up to date with their socials and yeah, get on out there.
yeah, went back out there again on Saturday. Had a feed. Oh, good.
Spoke to a
Absolutely
lot of
good.
people who went to the Jets. They said the food was amazing, atmosphere was amazing, staff were amazing. So,
As always.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, head on out there or head out to all of our sponsors if you can. If you need a bath, if you need a security guard, if you need a go-karts, your car fix, trophies, whatever. Check out our sponsors; they can help you all. And anyone else?
No. Happy days.
Happy
Looking
days.
forward to Origin, and let's do it.
Go Origin.
Go to Blues.
Also, you might have seen I put up there today where I want to give some more shit away. Stay tuned the next week or two. I'm going to give some shit away. I've got a prize pack, a merchandise pack. Just feeling happy. Feel like I want to give some stuff back to some people. So there will be a bar fridge full of beer.
Yeah, my kid's only 13, but so can I still enter under his name?
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah. Well done, Coop. You won.
Yeah, but stay tuned. I mean, who doesn't want a fridge full of beer? All ready for...
And that beer, it's good beer.
It is. Anyway, thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to all of our listeners. Thanks to the Crazy Lady. Whatever his name is this week over there on the panel.
Flawed manager.
Flawed manager.
The flawed manager.
Adam over there in WA. And big shout out to our good friends in PNG. So till next week,
It's all about league.
good night.
Special, so special.
This one's from Cam El Toe. And roses are red, violets are blue. I'm using my hand and I'm thinking of you.
You get a job on stage. Speaking it.
He takes the items out of his bag and says, I need to have these clothes cleaned. The guy does, yeah, sorry.
That was actually funny.
Do we go part 2 on the next one?
I don't know.
We didn't finish it.
No, that's fine.
What's the quickest way to lose unwanted excess fat? Divorce her.
Oh,
Oh, I hope she watches this.
she does religiously.
Hey, she's going to get sent the video.
We got all over